Hello everybody and welcome back to the Non-Power Gamers channel. Today we have another battle report. It's going to be my Salamanders, still hot off of their new supplement. I love them, I love playing them. It's going to be my models this time. We got to see what some of the cool, Pygmy Marines could do last time, but we're going back to my army, so there we go. And who are we playing today?
Oh, it's the Salamander versus Ork grudge match. You know, we played it a little while ago when the Salamanders were supplementless. Well, they're called Salamanders, but in my heart they're the Imperial Newts. And I brought today my evil sons. My SpeedWaaagh is back, led by the man, the myth, the legend, Warboss Dreamgasha.
Oh my. He's
going to reach into Adrax's head, steal his dreams. His dreams of having a supplement finally come true, and I'm just going to rip him out.
No.
Yeah.
There's a fire above his head, so...
Oh, it's a little warm.
It's a little warm.
Oh, but
it's a little risky.
But you know what I am?
It's a little risky.
I'm an evil son, so I do not care about this war.
So if you go slightly faster than everyone else, I get it. Okay, let's get into the list.
All right, audience. So now we have an old foe rising up from the planet. They've regrown, and they've gathered some scrap, and they're ready to tussle. So we have the Orks here, evil sons. Why don't you run us through what exactly is in your list today?
All right, so obviously evil sons. So we go faster. We ignore the penalty when we advance and shoot with assault weapons. And we basically add 1 to our movement characteristic, and you add 2 if you're speed freaks, and you add 1 to your charge as well. So detachment-wise, we got a double battalion. They're all mixed in, so I'll just go through everything. But I meet the requirements for both, obviously. So okay, we'll start off with my warlord, Warboss Dreamgasha, in his mega armor. He has the what's it called? The Killer Claw, as always. The 3 damage claw that doesn't have a minus to hit.
Ooh.
And rerolls wounds as well. But today I've taken a different trait. I've been inspired by Nikko when he played my Orks, and I've taken Cunning but Brutal.
Whoa.
Basically allows my warlord and it allows my warlord to redeploy if I'd like. So that's good if I get seized on or if I was going second. But as of this moment, I am going first. Other than that, he's got a combi rocket, and then next to him is my other HQ. I have a weird boy who knows Smite and the Fist of Gork. Fist of Gork basically adds 2 to a model's strength and attack characteristics. Pretty much I'm going to put on my Warboss just so he can hit harder.
Very cool.
And then for the real MVPs of any Ork army, I have my 3 troops, 3 10-man squads of Gretchen, led by Hero Gretchen, obviously the MVP of this channel. Following over here to the start of my SpeedWaaagh, I have 2 Megatrack scrap jets. Finally, I put together the second one Nikko got me for my birthday so many months ago, and I modeled him jumping because he wants to fly, much like my Jet in the back, but he is not a real flyer. Next to them, I have a shock jump dragsta, and then over here, I have 3 warbikers. Basically, how I did it was I had to split up the warbikers into 2 units of 3 into both battalions. So one of the warbikers is in one battalion and the others is in another battalion.
Cool.
And then for my heavy support, I have a Gorkanaut, probably one of my favorite models in this army and in the entire Ork range. It's a super cool chonky boy. And then for my second battalion, I have my 2 HQs for that. So I got the leader of my SpeedWaaagh, my Death Killer Wartrike, and then his lieutenant, a Warboss on a warbike with a power claw, and then he has the shoot as they come on the warbike. I didn't give him any other shooting weapons. And then for the troops for this battalion, I have 3 identical Shoot-A-Boy squads. Well, actually, one difference is the one in the front has a knob with a power claw, and then the 2 in the back have knobs with big choppas, and then each squad has a big shooter as well. And then for my fast attack in this one, I have 2 units of 3 Def Coptas. Again, as always, Izzy, this is the best unit in the Ork Codex. At me. Come play me on the channel. I'm throwing down the gauntlet now. My Def Coptas will take down your shock attack gun.
Oh.
So there you go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Those are some harsh words I was not ready for.
I was born ready for that one. And then obviously I have the other 3 warbikers in this detachment. And then finally, to round it all off, my ace flyer of the Ork army, of the Rusty Riders, the Jet, the Red Rocket, with 6 super shooters.
Questionable name. But you know what? Overall, I like it. Evil Sons are back.
Yep.
They're in style. They're cool. They go fast. And you know what? This is a very fluffy Evil Sons army. Respect it. Respect it.
Brap, brap. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the Salamanders are back in a big way. Their second battle report on the channel using the new supplement. 2,000 points we have again today, and it's a very different list than last time because Nikko's using more of his models. Obviously, he mentioned before, we're using a friend's models to get a lot of those flamer weapons. Of course, the Lantern Redeemer just going crazy in the last battle report. You guys should definitely check that out if you want to see that thing in action. But I digress. Let's get into this list. Nikko, run me through it.
Okay, so unfortunately, Battlescribe has not added Adrex into there yet, but I mean, I do have all the points worked out. They have also not added any of the relics and the warlord traits, so I'll try my best to explain what they do right now. But if I mess up, hopefully we can make up for it later in the bat rep. So, anyways, I also have 2 battalions of Salamanders.
Nice.
One Primaris one Pygmy one.
Who will get more kills?
I think it's obvious. The Pygmies, they're more experienced.
Okay.
Okay, so anyways, to start off, 2 HQs in the first battalion. We're going to have a Primaris Lieutenant here, the classic. And I am actually giving him the relic, the Obsidian Aquila.
Okay.
And that's going to be, if everyone within 6 inches of that guy, on a 6+, I can ignore damage. It's basically a Field of Night.
So it's an aura ability.
It's an aura ability,
okay, nice.
Yes. So that's the relic I'm taking for him.
Cool.
Second one will be Adrex Earthshade over here, or Adrex Agatone as he's more properly named. He's you know, cool guy. There's a fire right here, just in case anyone's trying to steal his dreams.
It's warm.
It is. I like to think of him as a Charmander.
Oh,
if that goes out, that means he's dead. So hopefully it doesn't. So character boss, Adrex Agatone, second HQ. We got 3 units of intercessors.
Very nice.
Classic to any Space Marine army. All of them do have 1 auxiliary grenade launcher.
Cool.
Because we might as well. And then we'll go to the 2 elites. I actually do have my own aggressor squad this time. Last time they were Ansons, but they didn't get to do anything. Hopefully they get to shoot this time. Also, if anyone's gonna build Salamander aggressors, just a word of warning. The easy to build kit, while it is cheaper and, you know, flamers, it seems like the more reasonable option. You cannot replace the shoulder pads, they are molded in there. So I bought the upgrade sprue and was like, I'll put the shoulder pads on there.
Does it come with aggressor shoulder pads?
Yes, it does.
That sucks.
And then I could not use them. It's okay, because, you know, the transfers look a little more uniform with the whole army, but in case anyone was thinking of doing that, don't do it. And then we have a Redemptor Dreadnought in the back. Again, didn't model him with a heavy flamer, unfortunately. But he's gonna have 2 Storm Bolters, a heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon, and a regular Onslaught Gatling Cannon.
Very nice.
He will not have the Icarus launcher on the top. I did not have points for that.
It's just out of missiles today.
Yes. And then for the fast attack, we have an Inceptor Squad.
Nice.
Classic. 3 Flyboys dropping in. And then 2 heavy supports will have 2 units of 5 Hellblasters in the back.
Classic.
Okay, and then we'll go on to the next attachment. Again, more Salamanders. We have Chaplain Madir.
Nice.
Here. And I have spent a CP. I've actually spent 2 CP to give him a Warlord trait and a relic.
Cool.
So the relic he's going to have is called Vulcan's Sigil. And what that's going to do is it's going to add 1 to the attack's characteristics of this model. And then basically once per game I can activate it, and then everyone within 6 inches of him will get an extra attack.
And that's a relic?
It is a relic.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
Relic of Nocturne. So
nice.
successors, you can't have it. Unless you spend not for free anyways. He'll just have his jump pack and the litany of, I forget what it's called. I think it's called Catechism of Fire. It's the litany that gives +1 to wound against the closest model in the shooting phase. So there's that, and then we have the Primaris Librarian here. He will know Drakeskin and Fire Shield, 2 very good powers. And then for our 3 troops, we'll just have 2 tactical squads with a multi-melt in each of them, and then 1 scout squad with sniper rifles and a missile launcher. I cannot afford camo cloaks, so
that's sad.
They're not camouflaged. And then to round off the Pygmy heavy support, there will be 2 Devastator squads. 1 will be all las cannons, 1 will be all missile launchers. One of them has 2 extra the missile launchers have 2 extra attack marines as ablative wounds. The las cannons have 3 extra attack marines as ablative wounds.
And then you have a sergeant in each too.
Yeah, and of course a sergeant in there. I just gave him bolters.
Okay, cool. And one quick question: did you mention were you giving a warlord trait to your chaplain, like you said?
Yes, I was.
Okay. Cool.
So that's what the second CP is being spent for. I'm going to give him the Anvil of Strength warlord trait.
Okay, nice.
That's going to give him +2 strength. It'll be strength 6.
Very nice. So he's got a relic and a warlord trait.
Exactly.
So it's very
nice.
nice.
Is a beast. He has Vulcan's Sigil.
You love to see it.
Yeah.
So again, the Salamanders, a beautiful army coming back on the channel, and how much I love the new supplements for the Space Marines. You know, you got to give all these legions some love, and yeah, it's just gonna be a great game. This is a grudge match. We have played this match before, but without the supplement, so I am very, very excited. Hopefully the SpeedWaaagh will prevail, but you know, who knows what will happen today. So let's get to deployment. All right, everyone, the table is set. The Orks are deployed, the Salamanders are deployed, so let's just run you through the deployment really quick. It's Dawn of War, so I have taken this side. I deployed first, so Nikko... No. Yeah, I deployed first, so I'm going first as of now. Nikko will attempt to seize, but let's just run through the deployment right now. I got the Doggajet over here, some two 10-man boys squads. I got my Gretchen, 3 Warbikers, another Gretchen, Dragsta, Defcoptas, the Gorkanaut with the Warboss right behind, one of the Scrapjets, my Warboss on bike, Gretchen, Wartregs, Defcoptas, another boy squad, some more Warbikes, and another Scrapjet. Basically, I kind of wanted to backline a little bit because just in case I get seized, I don't want to get hit too hard with the heavy weapons, and my army is pretty fast anyways, and it's really more of a as good as Orks are in combat, this type of army is pretty mid-range, mid to close, and you don't really want to get into combat too quick because you can overextend yourself, so I decided to backline a bit. As for the Salamanders, most of their units are castled up over here in the Promethean pipes. Makes sense, around their characters for the aura abilities. The Redemptor out in the middle, baiting the Gorkanaut. It looks like an Old West showdown with the 2 walkers staring at each other in the distance.
Oh yes.
What a great sight.
Oh yes.
We got the Intercessors back there, the Scouts over here, and we got some Devastators back there. As for this castle, we have the Hellblasters in the back. We have the Aggressors, some more Intercessors, the trio of characters, Adrax, the Primaris Lieutenant with the 6-up field note Pain aura, the Chaplain who's all beefy, and some TAC Marines up front as well. And then finally, up in the generators, we have the 4 last cannons with their ablative wounds next to them. So pretty solid deployment for Nikko. It's definitely how I would deploy when I play my Space Marines, so you know, hats off to him. So he will explain the mission. Today we're playing Schemes of War out of the White Dwarf.
Yes, it's a very popular one. People like it because basically, just to go over it, you take your deck, you build a smaller deck of 18 cards, and then you draw 5 per turn, and then you play 3 of them.
Yes.
So because there's so little cards, and because you can kind of choose which ones you want to go for in the turn, it kind of mitigates a little bit of the randomness.
Yeah.
Kind of gives you an objective to do.
Makes it more to a deck building game.
Exactly.
Yep.
So it's a lot of fun. There's a couple stratagems if you want to like redo some cards and stuff like that. But apart from that, that's pretty much it.
Yep.
Normal card game, 6 objectives. Now level is left.
Will the Imperial Newt himself seize on the channel?
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't want to because, it's defensive and there are some cool stratagems that the Salamanders can have. But I'm going to do it for the memes. So I have my green tower dice here.
For the memes?
6!
Oh, a
3. Half of it. So not quite, but that's okay.
Yep, so, where once was a boy, now is a man who tried to seize, but he failed.
I tried.
So we will go into Orc turn 1. I can redeploy some stuff due to Cunning but Brutal, so I will have a think about that, and I will let you guys know what I do before I move, if I do decide to do that. So we'll see you guys after the Orc turn 1 moving phase. Let's get right into this game. It should be a good one.
Oh yes.
Alright everybody, so before we get started, Dill has drawn his cards. He's selected no prisoners, more speed, go fastest, so that's going to be 1 victory point, potentially more if he can kill some units. And then 1 victory point if 3 or more Orc units from his units advanced in his movement phase. And I think for Speed Freaks, it's the perfect one to pick. And no prisoners, pretty self-explanatory. He does want to get first strike and he does want to get some kills. Exactly. So hopefully you can achieve that. And then the mystery card. So we'll get to moving and we'll see you at the end of the movement phase.
Let's do it.
Okay, everyone. The camera has been handed back to me and the Orcs have moved kind of this way. They're playing the back lines, not really rushing forward except for these Defcoptas. They kind of come forward to take on the castle. And then over here, basically everything has moved this way. The 2 Dakajets, or the 2 Scrapjets, yes. The Dakajet is over here, and the dude over here, what's this guy called? The Shock Jump Dragsta.
Yeah, the Shock
He did teleport over there, that's how he got there, and he did put him outside of 12, so I could not Auspex him. And then everybody else has kind of had a tentative move up. They don't want to take on this castle over here, because, makes sense. They are pretty scary. So, in that case, we're gonna go into the. Do you have a psychic phase, or is your psyker in the?
Oh yeah. So when I redeployed my stuff using cutting but brutal, I put this scrap jet over here, basically. That I moved over here. He was over here. And just moved forward, and then I put my Warboss into the Gorkanaut.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then just one really quick thing. I just forgot. I just want to move this guy, so he's just holding the objective.
Okay.
He has the movement to do it. But I just gonna be like an inch out.
Okay, for sure. So that's kind of how movement's looking. Orcs kind of coming in on the left side, trying to take the Salamanders where they are weakest. So at the start of the shooting phase, I have chosen to put, just to show off more new rules that we didn't get to see last time, I've chosen to put self-sacrifice onto these intercessors here. So what this is basically going to mean is that these guys, these Devastators and Attack Marines, behind them will not be able to be shot at unless they are the closest. So Dill will have to remove those intercessors first before he can start trying to peel off any of the...
Oh, so I still have to... so it wouldn't prevent the drag stuff from shooting the Devastators?
No,
right? Okay.
no.
So it's like Grot Shields, basically?
Right, okay. Yeah, in a way. So the drag stick can still shoot those guys. Most everything else will have to take care of these 5 intercessors first before they get onto here, though.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so do you know what you want to start with?
Yeah, and just one thing to note, at the start of my movement phase, I used billowing exhaust clouds. Basically, it's a speed freak stratagem, and I basically made this scrap jet over here -1 to hit in the next shooting phase.
Okay, very, very nice.
So good stuff.
Cool
I
stuff.
guess with the noble, I was kind of expecting that. So I think what I'm going to start off with, since those intercessors aren't in cover, which is one of the 2 units that aren't.
That's true.
I'm going to start off with the Daka jet that's going to shoot into them.
Okay.
Because you do ignore the -1, but at least they don't have a 2-up save.
Right, okay. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to spend another 2 CP, and I'm going to put transhuman physiology on them.
Okay.
So make them a little harder to kill. It's kind of a toss-up because I could put it onto these guys right here, but I think that helping their survivability, or helping these intercessors survive, will be a little... It's hard. It's hard because it's like, do I put transhuman onto the Devastators or do I put transhuman onto these guys? I'm going to put it onto these guys to try to mitigate as much fire onto the Devastators as possible.
Okay, great.
Is it the right choice? All right, so first up, the Daka jet shooting at the intercessors. Transhuman has been played. It's a 4 CP thing, but maybe it could be good. Who knows?
Yes, the red rocket fires. I won't say the rest of that. What I thought would be a funny joke. Oh wow, that is a good roll.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s because it shot everything into one target.
Right.
You love to see it.
Looks good.
Very good roll. So I got...
Was this all 18 shots?
Yes, all 18 shots.
Okay.
So I got 4 Daka Dakas.
4 Daka Dakas?
Yeah, 4 Daka Dakas.
Okay.
So roll those now.
Okay,
Nice.
2 extra hits. Very nice.
And then I'm wounding on 3... No, 4s.
4s.
Because the
transhuman physiology, baby.
Yep. So wounding on 4s.
Will this help? I don't know.
It
helped with
it
1.
helped with 1.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So you have... That many 7 saves.
7 saves.
-1, so minus nothing.
6, 7 saves, and a minus nothing. I have a 3 up here. Can I keep the hot rolling going? I lose 1 whole intercessor. Okay, I'll take that.
Nice.
Okay, guys, so now the Gorkanaut is going to open up, and Dill is using more Daka onto them. So I'm going to play another stratagem. I should have used this against the Daka Jet. I totally forgot the prerequisites for it. It's basically going to give these guys a +1 to their saves against damage 1 weapons to again just make them all that more survivable. So 5 CP have been put into this little intercessor unit. Was that a good idea? I don't know. But we're going to see if we can help save my Devastators. So again, should have given it to the Daka Jet because then I would probably have saved one. Because I would have had a 2-up save. But we're gonna just try to hold them off while we can.
All right, cool.
So go ahead.
So the Gorkanaut used more Daka, so I'm going to shoot his Deathstorm Mega Shooter, which is a damage 1 weapon, first.
Right.
So hitting on 5s with this thing.
Okay.
And 5s and 6s generate more. Ooh,
That is
not
true.
a great roll.
3 there, okay.
So 3 Daka Dakas.
Okay, 2 more.
5 hits. Winning on 4s, though.
Winning on 4s.
3 saves,
okay.
2 ups.
So 2 ups because again, the +1, I ignore -1. That's the Salamander thing. I just put on that stratagem, even though they're not covered, to get them +1 save. I did get a 1, but I also got a 2, so 1 guy is wounded.
Nice. And then I'll move on to the 2 big shooters. So 2 Daka Dakas, there's more Daka. So 3 hits.
Nice.
Winning on 4s. 1
more.
I take him out.
2. Yeah, okay. Stratagem's helping out.
How many rockets do I have? I have 2 rocket launches.
Okay, nice.
So hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
Nothing. So I think that's all the guns for him.
Okay.
The Scorch is half range.
Very nice. Do you know what you want to shoot next? Should I give you a few minutes to think?
I will shoot this scrap jet.
Okay.
But actually, let me have a think.
All right, so next up, we're gonna shoot this scrap jet at these intercessors.
Yeah, so since one has a wound, I'll start with the big shooters. Maybe I can
Very
take them
nice.
off. So I'll do the one, the grot big shooter first.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s.
Two
Two
hits with
one
Daka.
Nope.
2 hits.
And then wounding on 4s.
One wound.
Yeah, kill that intercessor.
2 up.
No.
Makes it on 6.
And then the 5 up big shooter.
5 up big shooter.
Oh, this one did better. Makes sense. It's an orc shooting it. And then
Can't miss if you don't aim.
wounding on 4s. 2.
2. 2 ups again. We're good.
All right, and then I will do the rocket cannon. So this is assault 2d3.
Okay. 5
shots.
respectable.
Nice. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit.
1 there.
4 to wound. No.
No,
that would be a
yeah.
wound, though.
Transhuman, baby.
Yep. And then I will do the wing missiles.
Okay.
This hits on a 6 though, because you're not a vehicle.
Gotcha.
Nope.
No.
All right, so that was a whiffer.
Okay, so that one whiffs.
I guess.
Who wants to shoot next? 'Cause I did measure it up, and this scrap jet is slightly closer to those intercessors there.
Yeah.
And I guess you have the Defcopters as well. And then, of course, this guy will be closer to the Devastators, but I'm okay with that because I don't think he has enough to take out the whole unit.
Yeah. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'll shoot this scrap jet into those intercessors and see if I can just take them out. I've already committed myself, so
I feel you.
at least you've spent 6 CP.
I have absolutely spent 6 CP. I'm not sure it was worth it.
So I'm gonna use the drop big shooter again to start, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
2 6s, so Daka Daka. So 2 hits.
Nice.
4s to wound. 1 wound.
1 wound.
And I kill this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the intercessors is dead.
All right. And
On
then
that
I
one.
do the 5 up big shooter again. That hits better.
That's how it always goes.
Nope.
Hits better.
That's funny. And then wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
2 wounds, sir.
2 wounds.
Another wound.
Another wound through. Okay.
All right, and then we'll do again the wing missiles, assault 2d3. Nice, 5 shots again. But can we get a better hit roll? 5s and 6s. Ah,
Nothing there. Ouch.
That's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
And then we will do the vehicle missile, hitting on a 6. No.
Okay.
There's my 5.
There it is.
Okay, and then.
All right. So now it's time for the boys into the scouts. We're gonna try to get first strike here, kill these guys. Remember, they don't have camo cloak, so they won't have a 2 up, but they will have a 3 up for being in cover.
Yeah, so I'll start with a big shooter.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
Ooh, 2 6s.
2 6s. Nice.
Doesn't pick up.
Okay.
3s to wound though.
3s to wound. 2.
Wow.
2. Okay, beautiful. So 3 ups here. I fail 1.
So 1 dies.
1 sniper
4,
dead.
8,
Ouch.
12, 16. So 16 shots from the shooters.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
2 Daka Dakas and
2 Dakas and 2 hits. Very nice spread.
Nope. And then
4 to win.
4 to win, yes. You're still a Space Marine.
1. 3 up. A 1, okay.
You love to see it.
Failing some armor saves.
And then I'll just move on to my other Orc Boys squad.
Okay.
So the big shooter again.
Big shooter again.
Nope.
Okay.
And we'll do 5, 10, 14.
Okay.
16 shots from the shooters.
16 shots from the shooters. Lots of dice. That's how you get through armor saves, everybody.
Exactly.
That was a good hit.
So
3 Dakas.
3 Dakas. Nope.
Nice.
And then 4s to wound.
4s to wound.
Oof,
1
1
there.
wound.
3 up. So the unit's not dead, and we do save that on a 3. Okay, cover's helping out there.
Nice.
Wish I had the camo cloaks, but there we go.
Let me do some range for my bikes and then.
Okay. Next up, the Warboss leveling his guns at the scouts, trying to get first strike here. There's only 3 left, but unfortunately, that's kind of the only thing that's in range right there, other than, of course, the missile launchers. So go ahead.
So what I'll do is I'll do these guys, the Warboss. So hitting on 5s.
5s. 1 hit. Oh, sorry, 2 hits.
Yep.
But 1 Daka.
And then wounding on
what I was trying to
3s because they're strength 5.
3s,
So
2. Okay.
No minus.
No minus, so it's 3 ups here. Can I make some saves?
Ooh.
Double 1s, geez, okay, so I guess the missile launcher is going to be left. Okay, so the scouts almost there. 1 guy left. Okay, and it's the missile launcher, so there we go. All right, so next up, and is this going to be the last of your shooting?
No, because I still have the Defcopters over
Right,
here.
right, the Defcopters.
And then
But on and the Dragster, okay. So the Defcopters here, we're going to put everything into this lone scout just to try to finish him off.
Yeah, unfortunately the Defcopters can only see, one of them can only see the intercessor, so
Right.
I'm just going to try and finish off the scout.
That's fair. He wants to get first strike, I understand.
So hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. Nothing there. Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Do I hear a blue voice talking? Defcopters are the worst users in the game.
That's so funny.
Okay, so last on this side is going to be the drags. They're shooting everything into the scout now that unfortunately those Defcopters have whiffed. So
they're still the best unit in the game. They're just a little cold right now.
Okay.
I got the air conditioner on too high.
You're right.
So we'll start off with the custom shock rifle. This hits on 3s.
Hits on 3s.
Which is nice.
Yes.
So don't whiff.
2 3s, perfect.
2s to wound.
2s to wound. Okay, 2 wounds.
And it's -3.
-3, so that means that I will. I have 6
Six
ups. Double 6s. Can I make up for the double 1s?
No.
No. So the scout's dead. That is a missile launcher gone, and that is first strike and no prisoners.
Yes.
So.
And I did declare the rockets on the scout just to make sure.
Just to make sure.
I whiffed hard last time, so.
Understandable.
So I got first strike at least.
Yeah, first strike and no prisoners. That's 2 points. Hey, I'd take it.
Okay.
Okay, so next up we're gonna have these Defcopters. I think this is gonna round out the shooting phase. Defcopters on the right flank that are attacking the castle, going to shoot up into my last cannons here. I have basically 4 ablative wounds, so we'll see what they can do.
It's -2, so you'll have a 4-up save, right? In cover.
Yes, I will.
Okay, so yeah, might as well shoot them.
I do that.
They're most dangerous. So hitting on 5s, 1 hit.
1 hit.
So Brett brought 6. I got 1 hit. 2s to wound.
Okay, at least it's a wound.
A 4-up save.
A 4-up save on the last cannons. He makes it.
That's about right.
He makes it. Okay, Salamander armor holding strong there. We did lose a unit of scouts.
Yep.
We don't like that. Our numbers are low enough already,
Yep.
and we were trying to replenish them, and you just ruined that.
I'll just kill all your new recruits. I don't care about anything in power armor. I'll just kill your new recruits.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. So that wraps the shooting phase. Are there any? I don't think there's any charges you wanted to clear?
No, the War Trike isn't in range to do any of that stuff, but I am going to use a stratagem. I'm going to use drive-by crumping, basically fire and fade.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire and fade these guys.
Okay, nice.
And I can advance them.
All right.
So I'll just do that really quick. 4. So I'll move them off camera and just so they don't get shot by the castle.
Right on. So that's the end of the turn. Looking at the cards over here, more speed, go fast, easily done. No prisoners, not as easily done, but it was done. So we'll take it.
At least
did you get the mystery card?
Oh, of course I did.
Whoa.
That's why I had to, because I almost forgot. Like,
Supremacy. Yeah, I did do that before. Okay, Supremacy, very nice, very nice.
So D3 points.
D3.
Come on, baby.
3, the big 3. So that means Dill's going to start off with 6 points because of first strike.
Oh, well, that's good.
Starting off with 6 points, it's a good draw. Very good draw. We'll see if the Salamanders can get back in it. It's a strong start, and the Orks are pretty much out of range, so we'll see.
Alright, boys and girls, after a strong start for the Orks, 6 points on the opening turn, we come to the Salamanders card. So Nikko has picked his 3. We have the Seeker one. Ooh, I wonder what it is. No prisoners, so he basically copied me. I can respect that. And finally, Legacy of Istvan. This one kind of made me laugh. Score 1 victory point if at least 3 Salamander units from your army remain stationary in every phase of this turn, whilst wholly within your deployment zone. And then at least 1 enemy unit was destroyed as a result of an attack made by one of these units. So if you guys know why this is called Legacy of Istvan, please let us know. Here, what's the description say? Stand your ground and hold the line no matter the odds, just as your forebears did upon Istvan. Yeah, so I think that means basically when they came down from the drop pods and they were massacred as they weren't able to take a step out of it. I think that's what it's referring to.
Probably.
So.
Probably.
I don't know. That's an interesting one, but I don't know.
That just not worth very many points.
That just I don't like how that encourages castle play, but I appreciate it because I would probably still do the same thing.
It's funny.
So that's good cards. I think Nikko will score both of them, and then the Seeker one. He made this deck, so I'm sure he'll score that too. Yeah. So we'll move on to the Salamanders turn 1. Ooh, I'm excited. So here we have it, folks. Turn 1 for the Salamanders. Moving phase is over, and look at these legends of Istvan standing still, trying to score the points. So these guys stood still. The Dreadnought stood still?
Yes.
Very nice. Intercessors moving forward, sallying forth from their castle. Hellblasters over here moved. Aggressors I assume. The Devastators stayed still, and the characters kind of shuffled around, still providing auras for the guys over there. So yeah, Nikko, tentative movement, trying to move out from his castle, but the guys that I've kind of flanked over here stayed still, ready to unleash a fusillade of fire into the guys that have come towards them. So Nikko says he wants to do some psychic powers.
Yes.
So let's do it.
All right, first we're going to do Drakeskin.
Nice.
6. No, that's a 1.
And what does that do?
Oh, that's the one that's +1 toughness.
Nice. He is down to 6 CP.
Down to 6.
Decisions.
No, it's fine.
Oh, no Eldar rerolls for you?
We're going to do Fire Shield.
All right.
6.
A 4?
Okay, that goes off on an 8.
And what does that do again?
It's going to give him one unit -1 to hit.
Okay, and what is the range of it?
18 inches.
All
So
right.
I think I'm going to put it onto...
Ooh, decisions.
I'll put it onto the aggressors.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they'll have a -1 to hit and -1 to charge.
Very
then.
cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
a spout of flame comes from the librarian's hand, and it surrounds the aggressors. Give it a -1 to hit and -1 to charge. So is that it for your psychic phase?
Yes.
All right, so we'll move into the shooting phase. The fire from the librarian's hands changes direction as soon as it comes out. The aggressors, he decided he didn't want to put it on the aggressors. They're not too much of a threat coming into turn 2, so he's going to do it into the intercessors up forward. I think that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, make them a little hardier. A little bit.
Sounds good.
There we go.
All right, first up, the Devastators on top of the crates, shooting their missiles into the dragster that appeared from its teleported 3+ advance. So
yes. So we're gonna do we'll do the Signum first.
Okay.
It's on a 2.
So this basically allows a missile launcher to hit on 2+.
Okay, so that's 1.
Okay.
Now 3s.
Ooh.
I reroll 1 for Salamanders.
Very nice.
Okay.
So 4 hits.
Now there's gonna be 3s to wound.
Yep. Ooh,
2. I'll spend my Salamander reroll.
Nice. So
3.
3 at -3 because of the
Devastator Doctrine.
And I'm a 4-up save.
Yeah.
So it just goes straight through.
3d6.
Oh, no.
Can I kill him? Yeah. Oh
wow.
my goodness.
So that is a total of 15 damage. Wow. And I won't roll the explode because it doesn't really matter over there. But yeah, that's an easy first strike for Nikko and his first kill towards no prisoners. Oof. Disgusting stuff. And really paid it off for him to use, what was it called? The protecting one? The strategy?
Born Protector.
Yeah.
Born Protector, I don't know.
Yeah, Born Protectors. The one basically where the intercessors were able to protect the missiles because I really wanted to kill them, but obviously that did not happen. So we'll move on to the next unit. Alright, so the multi-melta-man from the tac squad aims his multi-melta at the only scrapjet he can see. This one is the one I did put -1 to hit on, so he is hitting on a 4.
Yes.
Will it matter?
Oh,
no, look at that. He's a skilled shooter.
3 to wound. We're not in Doctrine yet, but that is a wound.
Yes, so D6 damage.
D6 damage.
Straight through.
2. I'll keep it.
Okay, cool.
I got more shooting at him.
Next up, the multi-melta from the tac squad right there, doing the same thing, following up on his brother's shot.
Yeah, he's gonna hit on a 5 though because
he moved.
I did move.
And it's -1 to hit. Because
5.
Oh,
hey,
he hits. He doesn't care. 3's 3. Oh,
Salamander reroll.
makes sense.
Oh,
no wound.
Feels bad.
All right.
Oh well.
The Hellblasters on top of the pipes throw caution to the wind, overcharging at the -1 to hit.
We don't
Scrapjet.
care.
Very nice. Don't roll
4s.
2s. Oh, 2
Okay,
ones.
I can reroll 1s though because
Very
Adrax
nice.
is there.
Okay.
Oh, that's
a
all
full
hit.
house.
It's worth it. It was worth it.
And 3
This will be
swords?
3s.
And this will kill if you can put. Yes, it
Oh,
does.
yes.
So he kills the scrapjet, and it can't explode, so I will roll that.
Die.
No.
Okay.
So 2 vehicles down from my SpeedWaaagh. You hate to see it. Next up, the intercessors up front. Only 2 can see the 3 can see the Gretchen. So 1 will shoot his grenade launcher because that's one of them they can see.
Yes.
And 2 will shoot bolt rifles.
So here's going to be the 2 bolt rifles
Very
on
nice.
3s. I'm not in range of Adrax here. I'll spend a Salamander reroll. Okay.
2 hits.
2s to wound. 2s to kill. So that's 2 and a -1.
Well, I have a cover. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so 6-up saves. So that will save 1. Just kidding.
Okay.
All right, and the grenade launcher.
Frag grenade.
Oh,
You'll love it. On a 3.
Nice.
Okay, that does hit though. A 1 wound and a -1 because of
there you go.
Devastator Doctrine.
So 3 Gretchen bite dust.
Blah, blah, blah. What a good use of intercessors. Go Primaris.
The Hellblasters in the back can see the Gretchen through the window, so they will be shooting and not overcharging. Questionable decision.
Don't question me. 3s. Oh. See, if I overcharged, I would have hit with all of them. That's the mistake I made there.
Exactly.
2s.
2's to nuke.
And then reroll 1. Yeah.
So 4 Gretchen melted into paste. But, you know, they turned into fungus that will make this desert grow back into a verdant forest.
Oh.
How beautiful.
No, don't say that to me.
Next up, the intercessors over here trying to finish off these grots so you can get 3 kills for no prisoners.
Yes.
All right.
So, let's go for it. So here's going to be the 3 shots of the guys that can see.
Okay.
On 3s. I am in range of Adrax here. I didn't measure it.
Very nice.
So that's okay. 2s.
So this could kill him.
So that's 3 dead.
So I'll let you
Or
know.
say 3 -1s.
Yep, I'll let you know if you have to load the grenade launcher. You do not.
Okay.
So the 3 Gretchen are dead, and I will give Nikko D3 points for no prisoners. Very nice shooting from his guys, but he's not done yet. He still has the last cannons and maybe a few other things.
Right.
Next up, the Dreadnought, who stood still, fires all of his weapons into my 3 Death Copters, the best unit in the Ork Codex, so of course they will survive and not take a single wound.
Okay.
I scoff at your shooting.
All right. So hitting on 3s.
Oh wait, these are -2. Shoot.
They are -2.
I might take it back.
but I don't have any rerolls here.
Well, you do have one reroll.
I do have one. You're right. Okay, there we go. And he didn't move, so that's why.
Yeah.
What's your toughness, 5 or 6?
I believe it's 5.
Okay, so 4s.
But before you pick up the dice, let me double check.
Okay.
All right, I checked toughness 5 on the Depcopter, so 8 wounds go through. Was that all the Gatling cannon shots? Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 up saves on the Depcopters. If I save 1, only 1 will die. I saved 2. I saved 2. Okay. So 1 Depcopter is destroyed and 1 is on 2 wounds.
Okay, so now we have the heavy bolters. Okay. Or sorry, the storm bolters.
Nice.
3.
You're too afraid to roll the grenade launchers?
I did use the wound reroll. I think I did, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, 5.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's good. So that's 4 more. No minus.
Any minus? Oh yeah, because they're grenade. This could kill one.
It's a storm bolter.
Oh, it's a storm bolter. Death.
Yeah.
No. So I keep 1 alive on 1 wound, but 1 Depcopter is destroyed. So I'll remove those and we'll move on to the last cannons. Ooh, I'm scared. Next up, 1 intercessor can see the Depcopter, and the other 2 intercessors will shoot at the Gorkonite because it doesn't have any other targets.
So we'll shoot them. The grenade launcher will go into there because it's the one that can see. On a 3, 1 hit.
Nice.
Wounds on a 3. Reroll because Salamanders.
Yeah,
oh, come on.
You love it. All right.
Now the 2 intercessors. Already used it. This isn't the Morkanaut, by the way, because they cannot see, but Morkanaut's tall. I already used them in reroll, so nothing there.
All right, so you want to just swiftly move on to the last cannons? I think that's it.
Throw the last cannons in the Morkanaut.
No, it's -4.
Yes.
Did it go? I think. Oh, and we're gonna lay the 3-up save. So this could be bad.
It could be bad. So we'll see.
So please. Are you in range of all the Orks?
I am in range. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Last I checked,
I
did movement.
Don't forget your signum.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Okay. Should I redo that?
Well, all right. So we figured out a fair way to do it off camera to keep the roll, but kind of do it. So he gets 2 reroll. Basically, we just randomized which one of the dice would have been the signum, and it ended up being the 1. So he's going to reroll the 1 with the captain and reroll the 2 with the salamander.
And I think just to like make it like really like all even, I'll spend a CP to reroll the last one.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So he's basically rerolling all 3 dice.
Just so like because the signum. So we'll do the signum first this time.
Okay.
So this is gonna be on a 2. Okay, doesn't matter.
You can't reroll. Oh god, hold on. I have a Depcopter on my pants.
Okay.
Jesus. All right, I put it back.
Okay.
All right.
That missed, and then I'll do my
2 3-ups.
2 3-ups.
Yes.
Okay, so those 2 hit.
Very nice. So 3 hits.
This is gonna wound on 3s.
Yes. So I'm looking for 2s, hopefully. Oh
okay, so
no.
that's 3.
Oh no.
That's 3 right there.
But
now I probably should have saved the
that is the only
CP
problem.
for the reroll.
So if he whiffs on the damage, which
I won't.
I prayed a Gork for.
I won't. But 3d6 is good either way. He's kind of out of range anyway, so I'll take this.
All right, 3 1s coming up. Okay,
4,
that's about
8,
average.
11.
That's pretty good.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
All right, so I'll take 11 damage down on the Gorkonite, but at least he's alive. So I'll take that.
I take that. Yeah.
So is that everything for you?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right, cool.
That's all I got.
So would you like to move over into the cards?
Yeah. Let's take a look.
All right, let's do it. All right, so Nikko did score no prisoners. Like we said, he got 3 kills. Yeah, for D3 points. Legacy of Istvan, of course. Always remember. Never forget.
I didn't get the secret card, though.
Oh, that's sad.
So D3 for Legacy of Istvan.
Or for no prisoners.
No prisoners, sorry.
So you got
2.
3 points in total from the cards.
And +1, so I'm at 4?
Yeah, so +1 for first strike. So at the end of turn 1, it is 6-4 in the Orcs' favor, as all things should be. And, I'm glad we got to remember Istvan during this turn, so we'll move on to the Orcs' turn 2.
It's quite nice.
Okay, Bill has drawn up his next draw. We have Secure Objective 5, should be really easy. It's right in front of some boys. And we have Master the Warp. Those are the 2 that are known to us. Of course, he just gets his dude out. Morkanaut, very easy to cast a power. And then he's got 1 secret one. I don't know what it is yet, so I guess we'll see if he can achieve it. So we'll see you at the end of the Orc movement phase. Okay, so now the end of the Orc movement phase. They're coming forth, the Green Tide. They were a little late. They were trying to be tentative. They realized it didn't work. They were just going to keep getting blasted, so now they're coming out in full force. These Depcopters have moved up this way to attack the Devastators. Warboss with the relic on the bike. Using him now before he's in Warhammer Legends. He's rolled up on the left flank and advanced. He's getting close to these intercessors. This scrap pit has moved up a little bit, as well as these Depcopters flying up here into this thing. And then all the boys and the characters have come this way. We should note that the Warboss and the Weird Boy have gotten out, so they are back there right next to the good old scrap jet. So, and then in midfield, of course, let's not forget about them. The Gorkanaut has moved up along with the 2 squads of bikes looking to put hurt onto this castle. They're going to be the first wave of attackers. We'll see what they can do. And then a good old red rocket is flown around this way right in front of the castle, but you know what?
He's taunting you.
He's taunting us, and he's going to try to lay down some fiery death as he goes out in a blaze of glory. Yes. So, what would you like to do first?
So I will do my second phase, but just one thing to note. This Warboss has the relic and not the bike guy.
Oh,
bike
okay.
Guy's stock.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No worries. So I think I'll just try to get Master of the Warp. Fist of Gork. It probably won't come into play. And I'm out of smite range. I'll just do Fist of Gork onto my War Trike.
Okay.
So I do need, it's a 6, but because of the boys, I do need a 5.
Awesome, awesome.
So I get it.
On an 8, nice.
So nice.
So you don't perils on 11, right? You need a 12? Wait, what was it?
It was just +1.
+1, okay,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind. I thought you were +3.
No, you're good.
Totally mistaken.
So I'm good for that, so I will
Very
have
nice.
a think and go into the shooting phase.
Cool. First things first, these intercessors taking fire from these boys up here. They have secured objective 5, so there will be a point at the end, so they're going to see if they can do some damage to the good old Space Marines. So,
So we'll start off with these guys. First, the big shooter hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Daka Daka. 2 hits.
2 hits, nice.
So 3s to wound with the big shooter.
Yes, sir.
Nice. So 2
2,
wounds.
okay.
No hits.
So I have a 3 up here. Oh, I failed both. That's 1 dead, but I do have 6s to ignore because of my Obsidian Aquila.
Oh, nice.
I'm in range of that. Oh, it comes into play.
Disgusting.
So there we go. The Obsidian Aquila. I quite like it.
Oh.
And I have more fire coming in.
16 shoot a shot.
16 shoot a shots.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Is a good roll.
So that was a 6.
Yep.
Picked it up weird. 3. So 6 hits so far. Oh, 7 hits so far.
Very nice.
3 Daka Dakas. Doesn't pick up.
7's still pretty good though.
4s to wound though.
4s to wound.
3 wounds.
3 wounds, okay. So I'll roll over here. 3 ups to save. And we're good on that. Hooray! Okay, very nice. We'll go into the next unit and we'll see what Dylan wants to shoot. Next up, these Warbikers are going to be shooting at the TAC Marines that were behind their big Intercessor brothers holding the Melta Cannon, or the Multi-Melta.
Yep.
So we're shooting into them. Lots of shots.
Yes. So 18 shots, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
Evil Sons always ignore.
Did they advance by the way?
Yeah, they did advance.
Okay, gotcha. So they advance, they won't be able to charge, but they do ignore the shooting, basically.
Yeah, so 4 hits,
Okay, nice.
3s to wound.
2 wounds.
They're strength 5.
So we have 3 ups here, and because I have 2 TAC Marines kind of in the back there next to the pipe, I will be in range of the Obsidian Aquila. So 3 ups, first of all, we love it.
Alright, you're good.
3 up saves, power armor, holding.
So I'll move on to the Warbiker squad behind them.
Okay.
And he'll shoot the Intercessors because that's all they're in range of.
Gotcha. So this will be a -1 because of Flame Shield.
Oh yeah, very nice.
So, okay, there's a lot of 6s in there. Anyways,
6
seems like you put the -1 on, it doesn't help. It did help a little bit. I can't complain about that.
Definitely helped. So 4 hits, 5 hits,
Nice.
3s to wound. Oh wow, 4
Okay,
sixes.
so now these guys are not in range of the Obsidian Aquila, so they won't get that 6 up. 3's up to save. Okay, so one of them is peeled off. Next up, the good old Gorkanaut will be shooting. Dill is spending 2 CP to activate more Daka. He's going to fire the missiles into the Dreadnought. He's going to fire the big shooters and the Deathstorm Mega Cannon. Where? Into these Intercessors over here? These Intercessors on the right. All right, very nice. And just so everyone knows, I'm giving in. I'm spending 1 CP on Duty Eternal. It will mean that all these, it will mean that the rockets will be 2 damage instead of 3, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Starting off with the rockets, hitting on 5s. Alright, you
Nada.
didn't have to worry about it.
Okay.
And then the big shooters.
It's the thought that counts.
Exactly. And then 12 shots from the big shooters. Going into the Intercessors over here. Hitting on 5s. 5s do explode as well, but no 5s to explode.
Still 2 hits though.
2 hits.
2 hits. 3s?
2 wounds.
2. So 3 up saves. We're good. Make the armor saves.
And then we will do the 18 shots from the Mega Shooter.
Okay.
Hitting on 5s and 6s.
Hitting on 5s and 6s, and they are exploding.
Nice.
Very, very nice. I'd take that.
Definitely. So that many. So 3, 6, 8 re-rolls. Or not re-rolls, but Daka Dakas.
Very nice. Weighted shots here. They're not in cover, so they're not going to get the 2 up save. They are in range of the Obsidian Aquila, so they will have their 6 up, but...
Hey, it worked for you last time.
It did. You're right.
3s to wound.
3's to wound.
Ooh,
Okay.
good roll.
Very good roll. How many is that?
Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alright. So we have 3 ups here, followed by 6 ups.
Yep.
2.
Oh, you're disgusting.
6s? No, so one intercessor finally is peeled off there. All right, Saves are doing good. Next up, the Dakajet, looking down as he drives by, shooting at the intercessors that were just pelted by the Morkanaut.
Yes, so hitting on 3 or 4s. Sorry.
4s. You ain't no free Buddha.
No, I wish. Well, not really. Evil Sons is the best.
Debatable.
So two
2
6s.
Means 2 Dakas.
Nice.
2 more hits. Very nice. Okay.
Thank you for that grot.
Hey, you're welcome.
Helping me aim.
Hey, you're welcome.
3s to wound.
3s to
You're
wound.
not the grot.
Oh, okay.
3, 6, 7 6.
Okay, so 7. This is how you do it. Weight of dice here. I do ignore the -1, which is good.
Yep.
So I'll have a 3 up.
That does make a big difference.
Okay, so 3.
That would have killed another intercessor.
6 is to ignore though because of the Obsidian Aquila. No, so another 1.5 is dead. All right, changing targets now. The Death Copter is actually going to shoot at the Dreadnought down here. He is duty eternal, but he would like to peel some wounds off of him.
Yes, so hitting 6 rocket shots, hitting on 5.
Very nice.
Come on, guys.
2 hits.
So 2 more hits right there. Just kidding.
2 hits.
4s to wound? Tough. No, you're tough at 7. Right?
I'm tough at 7. Yes.
3s. 1.
1.
-2.
So I have a 5 up. I don't ignore this. No.
So
Okay.
2 damage.
2 damage on him because he is duty eternal. So it takes the rocket down. Okay, so he's got 11 left.
Yes.
Next up, the Scrapjet, shooting his big shooters into the intercessors, rockets into the Dreadnought.
Yes. So I'll start off with the rocket that hits on a 3 against vehicles, or
Okay.
hits on a 4 against vehicles. So.
Gotcha. 4. Oh, the 3.
So 2 to 3 shots from the wing missiles.
Very nice. 3 shots.
3 shots.
Okay, cool.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
Oh,
Nothing there.
That's
Uh-oh.
unfortunate. And then the big shooters will do the grot ones, so hitting on 4s against the intercessors.
Okay, so that's 3 hits.
1
Plus a Deka.
Nice.
Okay, 4 hits.
3s to wound.
3s to wound.
So
2.
2 wounds.
Intercessors, 3 up save. We're good. We love it. We're making saves today.
The next one, 5 ups.
2 hits.
Daka Daka.
2 hits.
So 3s to wounds. 2 wounds.
2. 3 ups again. 1 takes.
Very nice.
Okay, cool. So one of those guys is wounded.
Okay.
All right, so last bit of shooting here. Maybe not the last. We're wrapping up. The Death Coppers here are going to shoot into the Dreadnought right there.
Yeah, so 4 shots, hitting on 5s.
And 5s.
1.
1 hit. Nice. 3.
3s to, oh,
No.
Death Copters, no.
Oh no! What's happening?
I don't know. We gotta Photoshop the or video edit the rules.
But yeah,
Death
we'll make the Death
Copters
Coppers seem way better.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunate. Do you have any other shooting?
I have some shooters.
We have some small arms fire. We'll measure him up. Shootas and the Warboss right there. So we'll measure up and get back to you. Okay, so now the Warboss himself shooting his rocket into the intercessors because that's all he can really see because he's so tall.
Yeah, so his combi rockets, he's gonna just snipe this intercessor. Just kidding.
Okay,
I
that's
take
a 2.
it back. So then we'll just quickly move on to the Orc boys.
Okay.
They can all see the Devastators, so it's 2 units that are exactly the same.
Right.
So
You can just throw all of them in there if you want.
yeah, so I'll do the 2 big shooters from both units.
Okay, cool.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. 2
6s.
hits.
You love to see it.
3
6s.
hits.
3s to wound. Okay.
Nothing there. Oh
You hate to
god.
see that.
Oh no.
6.
Okay, it's all right. Way to fire. These are pygmy rings, so we are going to be 2 up. All right, they are going to have only 1 move.
So the first squad shoot us.
First squad shoot us.
3 hit,
2,
4 hits.
3, 4. Ooh.
2 Daka-Dakas.
Okay.
4 hits.
4
4 to wound. 3
That's 3.
wounds.
Okay, there we go.
So 2 up saves.
2 ups because I'm counted as in cover. 1 dies. Okay.
Okay.
1 bolter bites the
You
dust.
love to see it. And then we got 16 more shots again.
16 more shots. Okay.
Let's go, boys. Oh, wow.
Okay, that's cool.
Alright, 2, 3 Daka-Dakas.
3 Dakas.
And 4 normal hits.
So 4 normal hits.
So 3 Daka-Dakas. 3 rerolls. Or 1.
Okay, nice.
And then 4s to wound.
4s
Like
to
you just
wound
pick everything.
again.
Oh, 2.
1, 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
this one.
2 ups. You can kill another one here. Nope,
No.
on 5s. Unfortunate. Okay. So he did kill 1.
Yep, so I think that's it for my shooting.
Okay, very nice.
Bit under,
Bit underwhelming? Okay.
bit underwhelming.
Bit underwhelming. But
That's
now it's time for the charge phase. And
Yep.
I think we all know that Orks. Do you want to do anything like drive-by crumping or anything like that? Or are you saying passing on that? Because I guess you kind of need all hands on deck.
I actually,
Your call. Your call.
I actually might, just so I could save one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna drive by
Okay.
camping with my Death Copters again.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
So I'll use my 1 command because I still have enough to do what I want to do later.
Gotcha.
So I'll use that. So I'll move them, and then we can go to the charge phase.
Awesome. Okay, so now the Death Copters are going to be charging the Devastators. Now I realize in the official rules, technically you couldn't do that because there's no space from up there. We're just going to do wobbly model because we think that's a more fair way to play.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll up the charge. He needs a 4 here because of Evil Sons.
Yeah, and here we go. So I think
Okay, very nice. So I will Overwatch with them.
might as well just reroll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 12.
Okay, so they get 12. So I will Overwatch with them real quick just to see if I can maybe take them out if I get lucky. Who knows?
All right, so up first in Overwatch, the 2 bolter guys. One's gonna throw a crack grenade.
Yes, so there's a bolter, regular bolter. 6s. Nope.
Nothing.
Crack grenade. Hey, look at that.
Nice.
3 to wound. 1 wound.
Wounds?
-1 because I did switch to tactical
This could
doctrine.
kill him. Oh, and it
Okay,
kills
so
my
it kills
Death Copter on 1 wound, so
And
that's
then I
solid.
have the missile launchers.
Oh no, my overwatching
Sixes.
luck has not been great lately.
6s. I got 2.
Oh god.
And then the
It's not looking good for me.
Salamander
Oh
reroll.
my god,
Oh, the
3
Salamander.
6s.
Okay, so
That's
so
disgusting.
now 3s. Okay, so that's 3 wounds and -2.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry this had to happen.
All right, so no charge for me. Okay.
2. Okay,
so
wait.
you could whiff.
2d6.
Oh,
4 is
perfect.
barely
on the
enough.
nose. Oh my god. I can't make a charge to save my life.
Oh no.
All right,
I'm so
that's
sorry.
All right.
Okay, next up after that horrendous Overwatch, the Warboss.
Yep.
Going into the two Tech Marine.
Yes,
Or sorry, the Intercessor Squad. I cannot see him, so no Overwatching. He needs a 6. That's a 5.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Is
And
it better
this
to
was in addition to the Evil Sons. So go ahead and
Is it
read.
better to reroll both, you think? 6?
6. It's a good question.
I think that's more.
A 3-up is like a 66% chance. I think a 6 is. I don't know. I don't want to tell you.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna roll 3.
Okay.
Oh
a
my
5.
God,
A
okay.
5. We'll say no. That's a 5. That's because yeah. So he's in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There we go.
No Overwatch though.
No Overwatch. Okay. Very nice. Who
right.
wants to go next?
So what I'm gonna do is, we will declare the Gorgonaut. Oh my gosh, should I play with fire?
He's playing. Oh, you're playing with fire. You're playing with salamanders. It's only fire.
Oh wait, I can't declare your those guys anyways.
Okay, they're
because
too
I'm
far.
on 12,
So
yeah.
you're just gonna go into the intercessors.
Yeah, I'll go to the intercessors.
Okay, so
And I will declare range.
Right, okay. So because they have Flame Shield, they're going to be at a -1. So that's going to put them at an 11-inch charge. But Dill does have a +1 because he is Evil Sons.
Yes.
So it'll be a 10-inch charge total on 3d6.
Oh god.
That's in. That's
Yeah,
in.
a 10.
There we go, just barely.
All right.
Okay, so the Gorgonaut's going in there, crunch.
All right,
And then on a 2+, you do mortal wounds. 3 mortal wounds.
Oh no, this is a 2.
Right.
So I'll roll that again though.
Just 1 mortal wound. Okay. Okay, so one of them takes a wound, and I'll do my Overwatch. I guess we should have waited until I do it, just in case I kill him, but I don't think I will.
Don't say that.
Okay, sorry.
All right, the intercessor's overwatching, so a crack grenade coming in.
6. Hey!
God, I hate you so much.
Oh my god. On a 5 to wound.
Yep. Of
Oh
course.
my goodness,
Of course
a
you
5.
would.
I didn't even need the reroll.
What is minus?
-1 though. Okay, you're
we're
good there. Gotta put it in his head. Gotta rattle him.
You hate it. You hate to see it.
6s with the bolters. Salamanders? No. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
that's more like it.
Okay. There.
That's how Overwatch should be.
Okay.
All right, so I think that's all my charges. Nothing else is in range, so I will fight, and then I will be back.
Okay.
First up, we have the Warboss striking into the Intercessors. Now, like I said earlier, he does not have the Relic Killy Claw. I was mistaken. But you know what? I think a Warboss can deal with 3 Intercessors.
I sure hope so.
So, what is he? How many attacks does he have?
He has 4.
4 attacks, okay.
4 attacks with that.
Okay, that's questionable, but you know, he's still a Warboss.
Yep.
So, is this just a regular Power Claw?
Yeah, it's just a regular power claw.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s,
Hitting on 3s.
and then wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. 3 hits.
That's all I need.
2s. 3 wounds.
Minus
-3.
3.
6 is the save. I saved none of them. So one's dead because one was wounded.
Okay.
So now roll the. It's D3.
Yep.
First one kills one. Second one, can you finish him off? Yes, he can.
All right. Good
All right.
job.
So that Intercessor's cleared.
Okay.
And now the Morkonaut. I'm not, or the Gorgonaut. Sorry, I'm not going to choose interrupt.
Okay.
You can go ahead and strike.
He is bracketed, so I do have less attacks.
Ouch.
But he goes from basically because he has like a sweep attack.
Gotcha.
Or whatever it is, stomp attack.
Okay.
So I have 6 attacks down to 5, and then when you make the stomp attack, it's make 3 hit rolls for each.
So 15 instead of 18. All right,
Yes.
I'll take it. Is his weapon skill any worse or?
12. Yeah, he hits on 4s now.
Oh, okay, I'll take that.
So that is Very nice.
Okay.
So hitting on 4s, and these are -2, 2 damage each.
Okay, so this sounds like it's good to kill Primaris.
Come on, let me get these dice. All right, hitting on 4s. Oh, if I was a goth, oh my god, that's a good roll.
That was a good roll. I can take that.
All right, and then
Oh, there's a 3 in there.
Oh, a 3. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
And then wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s.
Drop 3.
Some 1s. Okay, that's what?
This
3,
is
6,
-2.
3, 6, 7. So you give me a 5-up save is what you're saying.
This is correct.
5 ups?
They're outside the Aquila range. Oh, wow.
I did, however, make 4 5-ups.
All right, so
3 of them are dead.
Oh my god.
Yay. That means there's literally 1 left. Okay. Good job, Sergeant.
All right, next up, the Intercessor sees his buddy squished beside them and hits back with 4 attacks.
Hero.
The Sergeant.
Hero.
Can he get revenge?
3s. I can reroll 1 of these for Salamanders. Yes. 6s. Die. Oh, there's 1.
All right, it could be 2.
Oh, no. Okay. But that is 1.
3-up save. No,
Okay.
he is good.
Okay. I tried. You have to try.
Yeah,
You have to try.
it was a punt.
Punchy fist.
Okay. All right, so that is it for the Orcs' turn. Kind of a whiffer on the shooting side. The Salamanders are just so resilient, especially with all their little buffs.
Yeah, against Orks is really rough.
Yeah.
Like, it's really rough.
So, yeah, that's it for me. So we will go onto my card and see what I score.
So now we're looking at Dill's cards. He did get Secure Objective 5. Some Orc boys did mob it in the beginning, and he did get Master of the Warp. So that was 2 easy points for Dill, putting him up to 8.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I did not score the, what's it called? The secret objective.
Okay.
So I'll work on that next turn, and you know what? Hopefully I get it.
Hopefully. We shall see. Okay, Salamander's turn. Let's draw the cards.
All right, for Salamander turn 2, here are the cards. We got Big Game Hunter, easily done. Can get the Gorkana. Assassinate, my Warboss on Warbike is pretty left out there. And we got the secret cards. We'll go on to the Salamander's turn 2 movement phase, and we will see what Nikko can do. Okay, so at the end of the Salamander's turn 2 movement phase, they've moved forth from their cast a little bit more. The aggressors tried to get the Litany in order to be +1 to wound against the closest enemy unit, but they failed.
Sad.
The Chaplain has come forward to take on the Dakajet like an annoying gnat. I must swat him away, but he'll probably swat me first. The Attack Marines have moved forward. The Hellblasters moving a little bit outside of these areas. Oh, shoot. I dropped a pipe. The Gorkanaut has been disengaged by the Intercessors. The last cannon stayed still, of course. The Dreadnought coming forward to take on my Warboss because of Assassinate, and then the Devastators untouched alongside the Tactical Marines standing back ready to shoot. So that is everything. So Nikko, would you like to go into the Psychic phase?
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna go with. Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure that I. Okay. We're gonna do Flame Drake Skin
Okay.
on a 6. Goes off on a 9.
Nice. That's
I'm
a
gonna
+1
put
toughness,
that
right?
on the Dreadnought. He'll be toughness 8.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh. And then I will go with. We'll do a smite into this guy. Why
Okay,
not?
cool.
Goes off on a 5.
Okay, D3 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds on him. 3.
Ooh, very nice. He's down to 4.
Down to 4.
Good stuff.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
All right, so starting off in the shooting phase, what would you like to shoot first?
We're gonna first go with. Oh. We'll go with these guys right here first.
Okay,
So the sergeant will throw a crack grenade into here.
very nice.
The bolters will shoot into the bikes.
All right, I'm just gonna move this for
That's okay.
cinematic.
Multi-melt is gonna shoot up there.
Very
See if we
nice.
can take this fool
Ooh,
out.
I like it.
So this is going to be the. We'll do the multi-melter first.
Okay.
On a 3 because I stood still.
Nice.
Okay, hits.
Hit on a 4.
When I wounds on a 3 because
Nice.
I'm in tactical doctrine and I get +1 to wound with melt and flame weapons. Isn't
Ooh,
that nice?
look at that.
3. Okay, doesn't matter. But
6.
that's 1 at -4.
So no save.
So 2d6, pick the highest.
Yep. So all
Salamander
you need a
Flamer.
5 or a 6.
Oh,
Ooh, a 5
I got
and
5
a 6.
and a 6. Ooh.
Stylish. So will he explode
Please don't.
on a 6?
Oh,
it's close.
nice
It's close.
eye.
It's okay. I would re-roll it if he kept some of his stuff closer, but smartly he did it. So I'll
Backed out of there.
I'll let that go. And the Gorkanaut dies sad.
Yeah.
All right. So the bolters firing into the Warbikers.
Yes. So we can hit on 3s.
All right.
I haven't used my rerolls yet. I'll reroll one of these. Oh, look at that. That's quite nice.
Nice. 5
I need
hits.
those 5s again.
5s to wound.
5s to wounds.
These will be -1. The tactical
Reroll.
doctrine.
Oh,
4
4
6s.
6s. So 4 wounds at a -1.
So 5-up saves, I believe.
Yes.
So I dropped 1 bike and 1 is down to 1 wound.
Wow, attack marines go.
All right, next up, the aggressors. Unfortunately, because they advanced, they cannot do the stratagem to do maximum amount of flame shots, but he is using one that adds one wound, add +1 to wound. What's it called?
It's called Fires of Battle.
Very nice.
Or something like Flames of Battle, something like that.
Okay.
It's basically Veterans of the Long War.
Very nice.
So now, because I'm in the Tactical Doctrine, they will get a +1 to wound on their Flamers, and then another +1, so they'll be wounding that guy on 3s. Because they'll wound on 5s normally. So these are the auto hits. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 19, 20. 20, I'll take it. So 3, 6, 9, 12. I'll grab 8 pink dice.
Very nice.
And that'll be 20. So I was going to wound on 3s, and I can reroll 1s because of the good old lieutenant game.
Alright, good stuff.
3s to win. So I can reroll these 1s, and I'll reroll 1, 2 because of my Salamander reroll.
Cool.
Oh, I just realized I was next to Adrax, so I could. Oh man, I forgot his Warlord trait. Actually, no, I think I was too far, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, for what? Oh, okay.
It would have let me reroll the number of shots with Flamers. I just remembered that. I'm so sad.
I'm pretty sure you're out of range, so you don't have to worry.
I was out of range, but the one time that I could have gotten to use it, and I messed it up. I'm sorry, audience. I'm sorry. Okay, that was good though. So you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16 at a -1, sir.
12.
Because of Tactical Doctrine.
16. So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance.
So 16. Come on, buddy.
Silly me. I forgot about that.
I think he has a 4-up save. I dropped some dice.
Here's your one that you
Thank
dropped.
you.
Oh, you made some.
So, boop. Oh, the 5 save. So how many wounds does it have? Yeah, take 3, 6, 9, 10. I believe it has more than 10. I will double check, but he is pretty low on wounds.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so 2 wounds remaining on the Dakajet, so we'll move on to the Hellblasters, overcharging into the Warbikas.
Yes. So they're gonna hit on 3s.
Nice.
I got a 1. Okay, so I'll reroll the 2 and the 1 because Salamanders.
Roll ones. Roll ones. No.
Yes.
5 hits.
Yes.
So
So
3s.
3s to wound. I'm out of range of the lieutenant for these guys.
These will kill on 3s. Oh, and that is 3 on the nose. So
wait, does the knob have more?
I don't have knobs in them.
Oh, okay.
I just brought 3 Warbikers.
Gotcha. So,
So 3 Warbikers are nuked.
Ouch.
The other Hellblasters following up where their brothers succeeded, trying to finish off these Warbikers.
Yes.
Overcharging again.
Oh, absolutely.
2
We are in range of the rerolls.
Rerolls because of the captain. Oh,
Yes.
5 hits.
Yes.
Disgusting.
3s to wound. Can reroll 1s because of the lieutenant.
And that is the Warbiker squad destroyed.
Ouch.
Alright, next up, the Devastators in the back. The Bolters shooting after the Dakajet. The last cannons going after the jumping Scrapjet.
Yes.
So technically, he's shooting at 2 flyers.
So this will be 4s. That's not true. This will be. It'll only be 6 shots because the sergeant cannot shoot if I use the signal.
Okay, makes sense.
So this is into the flyer on 4s.
Okay.
Okay, 2 hits.
2 hits.
Now
That's all
on
you need.
5s. 1 wound. I
Minus
won't
1.
use the reroll here.
5 up to save. Nope. So he's down to 1 wound.
Down to 1 wound
That's
already.
funny. Alright, then the last cannons.
4 last cannons. That's,
Oh, no, my new
is there
scrap
a
it.
minus on him?
No, I didn't use that strategy.
Okay, gotcha. I'm not in range of any reroll.
Oh, no,
here.
don't forget your signal.
You're right. I'm gonna remember that this
roll
time. I
signal.
am in range of the lieutenant though.
Okay.
So
Signal.
Signum on 2. Okay, hits.
Hits, and then 3s on these ones.
3s on the rest. I can Salamander this one. Okay.
3 hits, and then 3s to
3s
wound.
to wound, and I'm in range of lieutenant. Doesn't matter. So it's 3 and minus 3.
Just go straight through. It's
Okay.
4 plus.
D6 damage each.
Oh, no,
ouch,
buddy.
ouch,
no.
ouch, ouch.
Scrapjet. Blech.
13 wounds.
So does he explode?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
no. Oh. Let me see how many mortal wounds he does.
Okay.
And then I'll come back. Alright, so the explosion's only 3 inches, but it is D3 mortal wounds, so it only hit the Wartrike and the boys, so I'll let it rock. So on the Wartrike, 1. Nice. On the boys, give me another 1. Or a 3.
Okay.
So 3 boys dead and 1 wound down on the Wartrike, but the Scrapjet is destroyed as it hits that jump. Wow, crazy stuff.
Awesome.
Next up,
Oh, the chaplain.
the Chaplain will throw a crack grenade at the Dakajet, a grenade at a supersonic jet.
What do chaplains hit on? Do they hit on 3s or 2s?
I think they hit on 3s and then they hit on 2s in combat.
I'll double check this to make sure.
I could be
I
wrong.
believe you, but I'm gonna double check this.
So we'll see what the answer is in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
But I don't need this countdown.
5.
It's a 3.
Oh, with 5 seconds left to spare on the shot clock.
I know, jeez. Ooh.
All right, so a 3.
Ooh, hurry.
So hitting on a 4?
Oh, yes. Well, why does it matter? Why did I even look it up?
You're disgusting.
On a 5.
You disgust me.
No,
Yeah,
but I can reroll it.
No, you
because
can't.
of salamanders.
No, you can't.
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can. -1.
-1? So you're saying I do a what's like a cool airplane maneuver? I do a corkscrew
barrel roll.
barrel roll.
Excuse me?
Backflip
Have you never played
360.
Oh, have you never played Star Fox 64? Of course it's a barrel roll.
No, because I play real games like Fortnite.
I don't want to be here. There's the exit. I'm gonna head for it.
All right, these green boys, and to these green boys, the intercessors.
Yes.
6 shots. You're gonna shoot a grenade launcher.
I'm not gonna shoot the grenade because it was on 4. So
Okay.
it's just these good old bolt rifles on 3s.
Oh wow!
Reroll the 1.
Absolutely filthy roll. On
Oh
this side.
yes. Oh yes.
Force to wound.
Force to wound. Not as good, but I can reroll 1. Now these are -2, so 3 -2.
Okay, so I am in cover, so I'm dead.
Oh no. No evil sons, unfortunately. That helped out there, but that's okay.
All right, next up, the lieutenant aims his pistol at the Daka jet, looking for a nice spot to finish it off.
Now this is gonna hit on a 4.
Oh, but he can reroll into the captain, or salamanders,
Yes.
whatever you want.
5. Nope.
Oh, a reroll because of salamanders.
Oh no.
Nope.
Didn't.
Unfortunately for the lieutenant, he misses.
Oh man.
Next up, the Devastators with their frag missiles going after the boys that took 3 casualties.
Yes. So we'll do the 1 bolter because Sergeant's gonna use the signum again.
Okay, very
So
nice.
the bolter shooting into them on 3s. I might as well reroll 1 now. Okay, 2 hits on 4s now. That's 2 wounds and it is at a -1.
All right, so 2 boys bite the dust, so there's 5 remaining.
So then I'll do the signum launcher first.
Okay, hitting on a 2.
No,
That's the number of
This
shots.
is the number of shots.
Oh,
So
there you go.
so 5 shots hitting on 2s.
So you're saying you don't want to shoot crack missiles at me?
I don't want to shoot crack missiles at you, so these are the next number of shots. So that'll be 5, 7, 10 shots.
Okay.
3, 6.
Oh, so these are your hits from your
8.
twos.
Those are my hits from my 2s.
Very
Sorry, I don't
nice.
know if I made that clear.
No, you're good. You're good.
Now on 3s, and I did use my rerolls already.
Cool.
I didn't use a wound reroll yet.
All right, so
So
3
now-
to win.
4
4
to win, because I'm only strength 4. I'll reroll 1 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 saves, sir.
4 saves, you say?
I do save.
Oh wait, it's a -1 or no?
No, because I'm not a Devastator anymore.
All right, so 4 6-ups coming up. 1 6-up.
Okay.
So I've lost 5 from that squad. So I've lost 5 plus 3. So there should be 2 remaining in the squad.
Okay.
The multi-melta aims down at the Warboss where intercessors once were. He looks to avenge their deaths.
Yes, on a 3.
Can he snipe him out?
Oh,
my
yes.
God,
Now this
you run
wound's,
way too many
this
saves.
wound's on a 2 because of the tactical doctrine and salamanders, and
Oh,
it's a
wow.
melta gun.
Look at that.
Oh, and it mattered. Okay, it's -4.
Okay, roll your damage then.
2d6, pick the highest.
Bullshit. Yeah, 3.
Okay.
Oh, what highest
that's
are you gonna pick?
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll
So
take-
3
I'm gonna
wounds
pick
down
3.
on the war on the war boss. I don't know how many. I think he has like 2 or 3 wounds left. So we'll see what he does. Are you gonna shoot the Redemptor? Or are you gonna fight me in glorious
I'm
combat?
gonna fight him in glorious combat.
That is what I love.
I'm aware there's a stratagem,
Which one?
but I don't care. The one that lets you fight.
Yeah. we'll
But
see.
I mean, if it spends your last 2 CP, I'll
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So then we'll shoot the big guns
Into my
and
other
the storm
boys?
bolters if I'm in range. I'll shoot it into the boys on the left.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so here's the big gun first.
Yeah, and they can see, so you're all good.
And I'm going to be hitting you on 4s because these are heavy.
Yeah.
These are just the Gatling guns together.
You don't want to do big guns never tire?
No.
Oh.
Trust me.
I guess you did tire then.
Trust me.
Oh, look at that. That would have been a hit.
Okay, well, so would have this one.
Oh,
And you know what? And this one too.
Oh, look at that.
But that's fine.
How does it make you feel?
Okay, well, it was a hit.
Oh, jeez.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me sad.
Okay, 3s to kill.
What was that?
3s to kill.
Oh. You could just say wound and not rub it in more.
Well, you don't get an armor save. I don't want to mislead. I don't want to mislead the people here. This was the reroll, so that's 3, 6, 8 dead.
All right, so where once was 20 boys, there are now 4 left between the 2 squads. So I'll remove those casualties. And is that it for your shield?
I gotta shoot my storm bolters.
Oh, just kidding. So let's forget what I just said.
Storm bolters. I already used my
Oh, wow,
reroll.
that's a good
Now
roll.
this will be -1.
Okay. So
So-
what you're saying is they're dead.
Yes. I didn't want to phrase it because apparently you didn't like it that way. So I'm trying to be a better person.
All right, so these boys are dead. These boys are left with 3 guys remaining. So yeah, pretty rough on this side. So the Redemptor will look to charge into my Warbiker.
Yes.
And we'll be back.
All right, camera handed back over to me. First off, the chaplain is going to charge into the jet. Can't really fail that charge, but Dill does have a lot of Overwatch. And I only have 4 wounds, so it's basically appreciating the
You said you can't fail?
No,
You can fail if you die. Yeah. Oh.
that is 3.
Oh.
I don't like
So
that.
you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a chance.
So 3 Dakas. He has 4 wounds, Nikko, for me. Come on, just give me 1 more. Oh, that's
Okay.
what I like to hear.
Now it's 3s to wound. Oh, please don't kill my chaplain. I like that guy.
He dies today. Shit.
3. Okay, so 3. So this is 3 up saves because I ignore the -1. I fail 1.
So 1 wound.
So 3, okay.
So what I'm saying is, when the Dokajet explodes and does D3 mortal wounds, I'll roll a 5, not a 6 because I'm humble.
Okay.
And I'll kill the chaplain.
Oh, okay. Well, he's going in. And now the Dreadnought's going to go into the Warboss.
So he just has the shoot a thing.
So now I can't fail this one.
Because he has 11 wounds left. But it's a 2 damage shoot a.
I don't believe you.
It was the 2020 FAQ that I found.
That's weird because it's 2019.
Exactly. And then wounding on 5?
5, yeah. I'm toughness 7.
Of course it's
Actually, I'm toughness 6. What's your
you're
strength
toughness
of the
8
gun?
now.
I'm toughness 8. That's what I meant to say. So it might be 6. What's the strength of the gun? Is it 4 or 5?
It's 5.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Don't play with me.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Oh, you
All right,
matched my 5.
There you go. There you go.
Stylish.
So the Dreadnought moves in to there.
All right.
All right. So then we'll move in and we'll start fighting.
All right, the Dreadnought squaring off with the Warboss.
Yeah.
All right. How many attacks?
5 because of shock assault.
Wow, look at you.
3s.
1 3s.
Okay.
All
Can
right.
reroll 1.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
not good. 4.
2s to wound because it is times
4
2
ones.
strength. Okay, there is 1-1. I will reroll this.
I don't like these rerolls.
Okay,
I don't know how
so
to
that
do
is
this.
4. So
Minus?
46 damage. Minus 3.
Yeah, it's a fist, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So get on with your fisting.
Okay. Don't say it like that.
Is it D3 or D6?
D6.
Oh my god.
So,
So I think he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
But we're gonna do a little fight before you die.
A cheeky strategy.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
we're gonna use 2 to fight before he dies, and what I will do next is hand the camera off to this
I don't
guy.
want that to happen at all.
All right. So he's fighting before he dies. I'm not going to use Duty Eternal because
Yeah.
So hitting the Dreadnought on
3s, and this is my last 2 CP.
Last
But,
2 CP.
I don't have much else to spend it on. So 3s.
Okay.
Where's my cap?
Now 3.
4s. Could you?
Are you? No, you're strength. You should be strength.
Oh yeah, I'm not a.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not a boy.
You're not a boy.
I'm a war boss.
2
2 wounds, minus 3.
6s. No.
2d3 damage.
2d3. I have 11 left.
So you're going down to 5 right now.
Oh. I am going down to 5 right now.
Ooh.
He called it. He called it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how else to put it. Okay. 5. Sad.
I'm done. Alright everybody, for all you Halo 3 fans, it looks like the chaplain is trying to hijack my Banshee, but
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, remind him what the chaplain has, because he's got the trait and
So
the
I have. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna activate his trait now because I might as well.
Yeah.
So what that's gonna do is it's gonna give him an extra 2 attacks.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yes, and he's plus 2 strength as well because of his...
Because of the warlord trait that I gave him.
Oh wait, so you get the attacks from the trait when you
I got the
activate
attack
it?
from the trait from the relic
On the relic, got it.
when I just activated that.
Okay.
And then I spent another CP to give him plus 2 strength. So now I'm gonna hit with his Crozier, so that's strength 7.
Okay, so just to make it clear, when he said he spent a CP, he spent a CP to give him the trait. He's not doing a stratagem right now.
No. I am. I've spent 2 before the game to give him a relic and a trait.
Okay,
Okay, so he's gonna hit on 2s.
nice.
Oh, come on. Oh wait,
Yeah.
oh Salamanders.
Roll another one.
Oh, I'm strength 7 though.
Oh.
So this is gonna
3s
be
to wound.
3s to
So
wound.
4 2s. Oh wow.
Oh man,
What's the...
3.
What does it go through?
It is.
If it's minus 3, it's over for
I
me.
believe it's only -1.
Is it really?
I think it's only -1, so you could live here.
Wow, the faith of the Emperor is not enough in
And
the
really just
Crozius.
throw a wrench in my plans.
And that is what I did.
The Crozius is -1, but it is damage 2.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's not that good. Was it 2? 3.
3 went through.
Okay, so let me just... So 3 5-up saves, so I'm going to roll 2 5s and a 6. Oh my god, that was so close.
Oh, we almost called it.
Alright, so the Dokajet dies. Oh wait, but let's no, leave him up there.
Okay,
Because he's
you're
going to die in this explosion.
You're right, because he did take one.
Alright, so eeny, meeny, miny, weighted dice.
Okay.
So we're going to roll a 6 to explode.
Oh,
Fine.
it was
No!
close. It was
Alright,
so
and I'm out of CP, but the chaplain yeets my Dokajet out of the air.
Die.
Savage stuff, but you love to see it. The red rocket will not fly another day. Well, until it's rebuilt. So, that is it for Nikko's turn.
That is it.
And
It was a good turn.
It was a very good turn. The orcs are looking thin on the ground, but most of his firepower is pretty far from my thing over here. So if I play it smart, we'll see what happens. Honestly, it matters how many points he scores in my draw for next turn. So
Right.
let's get on over to the cards so we can see where the future of this game takes us. All right, for all you Salamanders fans out here, some cards are being scored. So Big Game Hunter for 1 for the Gorkanaut. Assassinate for killing my Warboss on the war bike. He did go out with a fight.
And
what's
the
sequel?
secret one is called Look Them in the Eyes. Now, it says, score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit was destroyed this turn, whilst it was wholly within 6 inches of one or more Salamanders units from your army. Score D3 victory points instead if 3 or more enemy units were destroyed in this way this turn. So, that was the Dakajet, the Warboss, and the Gorkanaut.
Well, I'm just going to say one
They
thing.
were within 6.
I don't think you get to score D3 because while you were reading the card, you did not look me in the eyes.
I did. Well, there's a camera there, so I'm going to assume, it's kind of a placeholder. So
D3 points?
Oh, the big 3. There it is. I'm looking you in the eyes now.
All right, so it is 9-8 going into the Orks turn 3. Nikko scored 5 points on that turn because he looked me so deep into my eyes. It made me uncomfortable, and I did not like it. So let's go on to the Orks turn, and I will draw some cards. Ooh. So all I can do for the Orks, that Dakajet shouldn't be there. It is dead. So, it flies away.
Orcs have drawn their cards, and they are looking thin on the ground, but Dill, as always, does have a plan.
Of course.
So the first part of the plan is Blood and Guts. I think that's crucial to any Orc list. And then Secure Objective 4, which I don't know where that is, but I'm going to assume that Dill's right next to it because
it's the one next to the Bastion. So
it's next to the Bastion.
My Grots have received orders.
The Grots have received orders and a secret one. I don't know what the secret one is, but I guess we'll have to see.
It's the one from last turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I did score last time.
Okay, got it. So, Salamanders are in this corner of the board, so not much control going on, so I guess we'll see what the Orcs do coming up. End of the Orc movement phase, and the plan is all coming together. They're thin on the ground, but that doesn't matter. Nope. So, the Wartrike advanced 6, which was actually 7, which was actually 8 because of Evil Sons, because he gets an extra bit to his movement. He's rocketed up this way, looking at all my dudes down here. I don't quite like that. And the Defcopters have kind of rolled up here.
Yeah, they advanced as well. Rolled a 5, so I needed them to roll high so then they could be close to the Wartrike so they could still charge.
Gotcha, okay. And then the Warboss over here has advanced up. He advanced up 4, which I know, became a 5. Looking at this stuff over here, trying to make his way around. Weird Boy is right here. Grots holding objectives as Grots do.
Of course.
So
we'll go to the Psychic phase.
Going into the Psychic phase, yes.
I have one plan and one plan only.
One plan and one
it's a fist. A fist
only.
of Gork. So Fist of Gork on that guy.
Okay.
AKA Warboss Dreamgasha. Give me a 6.
A 9.
Nice.
A 9.
And I think, you're out of range.
Oh, yes. Cannot deny that, unfortunately.
So, a fist has come from the skies and Gork has blessed my Warboss.
Okay.
So we can move into the shooting phase because I don't really have too much to do. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to shoot the Death Killer Wartrike.
Gotcha.
He's going to shoot his Kutta of the Kill Jet, basically a Meltagun, into the Hellblasters.
I don't like that.
He's going to shoot his twin boomsticks into the Hellblasters. I think I'm just going to shoot everything into the Hellblasters since they're the beefiest targets.
That's fair. So first up is going to be the Death Killer Wartrike shooting everything into the Hellblasters. That's what we've decided here.
So we'll start off with the Kutta from the Kill Jet, so it's basically Meltagun, sitting on 5s. Okay,
adds up to a 5.
And then the Snag a Claw.
Snag a Claw.
This is 1 shot. Nope. And then the Twin Boomsticks. 3 6 shots.
There's a few shots here.
2, 1 Daka. 3 hits.
3 hits,
and
nice.
he's wound on 3s. It's strength 5. So
1?
Just 1 wound, no minus. So
okay, so I get a 2 up because I'm behind the barricade. Hey, 5 up.
Alright, very nice. So the Wartrike whiffs.
Okay.
I think what I'll do next, I don't really have too much shooting, honestly. So he has a rocket he can shoot. So he'll just shoot a rocket up into the Devastators. I don't really have much
up
else
into
to
the Devastators, gotcha.
So hitting on a 5 because he ignores.
Okay. Okay, we'll just ignore that one.
We'll ignore that. Let's just move on over here really quick so I know
Gotcha.
if they're going to shoot. So I'll do the big shooter, everything into them.
Okie dokie.
So big shooter first, hitting on 5s. No. We'll do 2 shooters. Hitting on 5s? No.
Nothing.
And then we'll throw a stick bomb. 3 shots.
3 shots.
Hitting on 5s.
Nothing there. Okay, so those boys a little rattled.
Okay.
Seems all their dead friends had the ammunition.
Yeah, so unfortunately, that was a bit unfortunate.
You do have the Defcopters to shoot left.
Yeah, so this is tough now. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot all the Defcopters into the Dread.
Into the Dread, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So We got
He only has 5 wounds left. You just need 2 of these to get through to take him down. I'm not going to do the Eternal.
Okay, so I got 6 shots, hitting on 5s. Come on, best unit in the game. 1 hit.
Oh my goodness.
Wounding on a 4 now.
Okay, that is a wound
Still
though.
that scales.
5 up. Oh, I saw it, but no. So I am down to 2 damage on that Dreadnought. Unfortunate.
Alright, so that's it for my shooting phase.
That's it for the shooting phase. Very underwhelming, but
Yeah,
again, there is not much left. So we'll see what Dill wants to charge, and we'll get right in.
Yeah.
Dreamgasha. Charging the Dreadnought first. I can't see his arm, so there will be a bit of Overwatch. He needs an 8 to get in.
Yes, with a reroll.
With a
here we
reroll.
go.
That's an 8. Perfect,
Love it.
perfect.
Good
Great.
job, buddy.
Awesome. He's moving in. I'll do my Overwatch later because I'm probably not going to kill him. There was a little bit of launches maybe. Do you know who you want to do next?
Yeah, so we will go into... We'll do the Wartrike into the Hellblasters.
Okay, so before you do that, do you want to declare Adrax? Because I will be using that stratagem that will allow him to heroically intervene 2d6 and Overwatch as well. Because I get to Overwatch you anyways. So it would mean...
2d6 heroic intervention?
It is a 2d6 heroic intervention.
And how close do you have to get to me?
Within an inch. So it's after wherever you move.
Okay, so I'll probably put him here anyway, so it's kind of a... It's not a...
It's not guaranteed,
Yeah.
but I will get to Overwatch with Dracus.
What does he have? Just the...
It's just a regular flamer.
1 damage?
It is -2 though because of Tactical Doctrine. It is 1 damage, yeah.
Let me see how many wounds. He has 6... He has 8 wounds? Yeah, I'll let it rock. Go ahead.
Okay, so you can go ahead and go in there.
So 9.
Definitely good.
So
Do you want to
basically,
charge
I'm
the
just gonna
Death
go right
Copters?
there.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
So the Death Copters will go into the Devastators.
Okay,
Yeah, because I can slide in right here.
cool.
And I might as well declare the...
Attack Marines 2.
Yeah, the Attack Marines too.
Awesome.
Alright, don't know what I need. I'd probably like a 5 or 6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay, definitely good. So we'll do all the Overwatch and we'll see what happens.
First up in Overwatch, the Dread going into the Warboss.
Yes. Die, Dreamgasha, die.
So 18 shots?
Yes.
From the Gatling Cannon?
Both Gatling Cannons. It's 3 hits.
Nice.
I'll reroll 1. Nope. Now this will be on...
Force to wound, 'cause
Force,
it
yes.
is 5.
I'll reroll 1 of these, might as well. Just 1 at -1.
Okay, 2 up save goes to a 3 up save. Oh, so I take a wound on Dreamgasha.
And then we have the Storm Bolters,
Nice.
which will be -1. 6 is 1. No wound.
No wound?
So he goes in, takes 1
Cool.
wound.
So what would you like to start
Okay,
next?
we'll go, we'll do, you charge the attack squad and the missile launcher squad?
I didn't realize that like I couldn't really get to the Devastator, so I'll just declare the attack.
Just the
Marines.
attack squad.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I didn't realize how
So
it
then,
was like.
Multi-Melta, sir, will go on a 6.
Okay.
And reroll. No.
And then
And these guys here. So we'll do
Hellblasters.
Hellblaster. We'll overcharge.
10 shots. Ooh, I like it.
Should do 1 at a time then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
6s. No. 6s. No. 6s. We got 1.
Nice.
6s. I can
1.
reroll the 1 because of the captain. I'll use my Salamander reroll now. I don't know why I haven't done it.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So one of them's
1
dead.
is okay.
One guy just blows up. Okay.
1.
So one guy blows up on a 3 to wound. 1
So
wound
that
and
just
a
goes
-4.
straight through
So that will
for
be 2
2
damage.
Okay. So
But
he's got
one
6
is
remaining.
dead, unfortunately.
All right, and then Ajax can do his Overwatch.
Dracus.
Dracus.
So D6 shots. 4 shots.
Nice.
So now this will wound you on 4s
Okay.
because of tactical doctrine. And it is a -1 normally, so it'll be -2.
Very nice.
So 4s.
To wound, you said?
Oh, that's
wow.
4
So
wounds and a
-2.
-2.
So 6 up saves. Nothing. So
4 more damage. Okay, and now his heroic intervention looks like he'll need an 8 to get there.
Okay, cool.
Can I do it?
Ajax do it? The hero he is?
No,
just rolls a 4.
Okay, so I get to Overwatch. Thought I'd show you guys that stratagem. I believe that's 2, so I'm down to 1, I think.
All right, cool. So we get into the fight phase, and you can't interrupt anymore, fortunately, so I don't have to worry about that.
Nope.
All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to go with Warboss Dreamgasha first. Going to hit this guy on 2s.
Yes.
No rerolls here, but I mean, it's 2s. And you do have some extra attacks because of Fist of Gork.
Yeah, so I'm at strength 8 right now, so at times 2 it'll be 16. So hitting on 2s.
Disgusting.
Nice.
Okay, wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s, re-rolling because of the claw.
Okay, reroll that one. And it's -4?
It's -3, but
Okay.
flat 3 damage.
Okay, so I will just roll 5 6s. No, I got 1. Can I blow up? No, I cannot. So that is the end of the Dreadnought there. Dreamgasha has gashed another's dreams. Next up is going to be the Wartrike into the 2 Hellblasters there.
Yes. So I have 5 attacks hitting on 2s.
5
with a
attacks hitting on
stagger
2s.
claw.
Nice.
That's all I need. Wounding on 3s, rerolling.
3's rolling 4.
So mine's 2.
5 ups. I do
Oh,
make
it
2.
So D3 damage
So
each.
D3 damage each. First
Kill
one.
one. No, so it kills one.
Just 1 Hellblaster dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
And then
And now the
move on to
Deathcopters.
Deathcopters. Let me
Okay.
check how many attacks they have.
Cool. Okay, next up is going to be the Deathcopters trying to chop up my good old attack marines.
So we got 6 D3 attacks from the Deathcopters.
63 attacks.
Ooh, that's good.
That's good.
3,
6,
6,
9.
9, 11, 13, 14 attacks.
14 attacks,
So that's
okay.
6, so I add 8 more,
There we go.
because that's math.
That
And then
is-
we are hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Come on, buddies. Ooh, that's a little bit of a whiff. And wounding on 3s. And these will be minus... No, minus nothing, so...
So that's
6.
6.
No minus.
There's
How many are
one-
in that squad?
There's
5?
5 in that squad.
So fail all of them.
Okay, you know what? It can happen. I do fail 3.
Nice.
So 3 of them are killed.
10 attacks into the Wartrike from the Hellblasters. This definitely can do it.
Yes.
Because I only have 2 wounds left.
3s, reroll 1s, and I can reroll 1.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
5s
5
to
to
wound.
wounds. No rerolls, unfortunately. That is enough.
I can reroll 1.
Okay.
4.
4 ups.
Jeez, that
Oh,
one's
no.
hot.
Oh, he dies. The Wartrike, but he can't
Wartrike.
explode, I'm pretty sure.
I think he
So on
can.
a 6, because he's a vehicle. Nope. So the Wartrike dies. Unfortunately, took too many
Hellblasters
wounds coming in. But yep, the Wartrike is dead. So we'll move that and we'll move on to the Pig Marines fighting the Deathcopters.
Cool.
So we got all the attacks, 2 from the Devastators, or 2 attacks from the Devastators, and then remaining from the Attack Marines behind the barrels,
Yes.
going into my Deathcopters. Hitting on 3s.
3s. This is all of them together. I realized I actually probably should have done this different, so because then I could reroll like a hit for both units.
Oh, okay, okay.
It doesn't really matter though. I'll just reroll 1.
Okay, that's fine.
5s.
Oh, wow, that's a good roll.
4.
4.
So you kill all
No
these, I kill
minus.
Deathcopter.
So 4 ups. So a Deathcopter takes 2 wounds. So yeah, there you go. That is it for my turn. Pretty good. I was able to score a point, and then I'm not sure what. Yeah, I was able to score 2 points. So I'll move on to the cards and see what happens.
Okay, looking at the cards, Dill did get Blood and Guts and Secure Objective 4. You didn't get the secret one, did you?
Let me check. No.
Okay, you didn't get the secret one. So that will be 2 points. Dill will be in the lead
Yes, 10
right
to
now.
9.
10 to 9. So he doesn't have much left, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with these cards coming up. And yeah, let's get into the Salamander's turn, see if we can cleanse the rest of them.
Ooh, I don't like that. Alright everyone, here are the cards for the Salamanders turn 3. Fires of Nocturne. Basically you get to score 2 points if you kill an enemy unit with a flame or melt weapon up to a maximum of 6 points. Basically if you kill 3 units with flame or melta, that's 6 victory points. That's insanely good. Weather the Storm, it's a persistent one, so you score 1 victory point if this tactical objective has been active at the end of 2 consecutive turns. Discard this card immediately if at least 3 Salamander units from your army are destroyed in the same turn. So basically, if I kill 3 units, he doesn't get this point within 2 turns. But I don't think that I'm going to do that, and then he has the secret one. So we'll see you guys at the end of the Salamander's turn 3 movement. Alright, so up in the psychic phase, the Librarian will look to boost up Ajax's ability first with Fire Skin.
Yeah, Drake skin.
Drake Skin, sorry.
It goes off,
10?
so I'm now +1 toughness.
Very nice.
And then I'll just do a smite. Okay,
12.
well it's a 12.
Ooh, are you going to keep it?
Yeah, I'll keep it. So D3 on myself.
2. And then D6 on the
D6 on the
Deathcopters.
Deathcopters.
3.
3. Okay, very nice.
Alright, so that would kill the one that was on 2 wounds remaining and puts one at 3 wounds.
Oh, was there one on 2 and remaining?
I just
Oh.
forgot to put the dice.
Oh no, the dice was here. I moved it because I thought it was the Dreadnought dice.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oops.
So one Deathcopter is destroyed and one is left on 3 wounds, like I said. Very nice.
Oops.
Alright, next up, Adrax with his flamer going after the Deathcopters.
Yes.
Will he kill this unit?
Oh
Oh,
my-
what a roll.
a
6
six.
shots. So
6
the
shots.
sacrifice of that tactical
Sorry,
brought
buddy.
him 6 shots.
It was an accident. Wounding on 4s because of the +1 to wound.
Yep, we're still in the tactical doctrine.
We are in
4. Salamanders no one
4s, rerolling 1s, and I'll reroll 1 of these.
Nice.
Oh, that's
look at
very
all
nice.
those 6s.
That's 5 and -2.
-2, so I have 5 6-up saves. So you're saying I will save all of them.
said one.
Or 1. So another Death Copter is destroyed, and 1 is left on 3 wounds remaining.
All right.
Next up, the last cannons going after the final Death Copter. He's buzzing in the air with the last cannons be able to take
Die.
him down. 3 hits with the reroll. 3 hits. 3 wounds.
Die.
2
Reroll.
wounds.
2 wounds, so I
Alright.
could actually not kill him here.
1
This
and
would
a
be really
2.
embarrassing.
The Death Copter is destroyed. So that is the last of my SpeedWaaagh destroyed.
Very
Sad
cool.
days.
Very cool.
Next up, the 5 Hellblasters in the back shooting into the Warboss, but they are not overcharging. He must have a plan.
Must have a plan. So this is Hellblasters on
Oh, good thing. 3
reroll
ones.
Oh, that's why I missed twice, just because I didn't overcharge.
Yep.
3's to wound now.
Very nice.
Can reroll this one. Okay, so it's 2 wounds and -5.
Oh, -5. Oh, yeah, because
Because I'm in rapid fire. I'm in a tactical doctrine.
it's a rapid fire
rapid
weapon. I
fire,
forgot.
yeah.
So
So,
2
yeah.
wounds down on my Warboss. All right, would you like to move on to something else?
Yeah, let me have a think.
The Grots hear an ominous buzzing above them. It's the Interceptor swooping down, looking to assassinate them with a fusillade of heavy bolter shots.
Pew 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 on 3.
Pew pew pew, they say. That is verbatim.
Or
What
it's
they
more
say
like
as they come
the,
down.
that was a really good roll.
That was good.
Oh.
Oh.
Now it will be 2s though to kill.
2s to kill my
These are
Grots.
-2.
My poor guys. They will become fungi on this planet, and I believe they're dead
Yeah, I
because
think
that is
they're
one of the
dead.
10 dice.
The Inceptors.
Rest
do
in
what
peace.
Inceptors
Go softly into that. Good
do. I'm
night.
sorry, Grots. Boys.
Up next, the aggressors looking to flame these boys into oblivion.
Yes, I moved them so they don't get to shoot twice, but oh well. Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
that's really good.
10, 16, 20, 27.
All right, 27 dice on the way.
So I'm just going to grab 24 here.
Okay.
And they're
I
gonna-
think 24 will
This
be
is going to
good.
wound on 3s.
Very nice. Salamander's Doctrine coming into play.
And okay, I'll reroll these 3
It's
because
-1
because
though,
of the
right?
extra shots. It is -1.
Okay, so the boys are dead.
So there you go.
Multi-Melta looking for those 2 victory points, looks to finish off the
Yes,
Warboss.
The pygmies will be the ones to kill this Waagh's Warboss.
No way.
Multi-Melta first.
I go
Actually, you know what? We'll do the bolters first.
Oh, what, are you afraid you can't roll a 4?
No. I'm just saying everyone's contributing here.
You heard it here first,
So we are-
gentlemen. He is afraid his multi-melta damage will not roll 4.
I didn't say that.
It is assumed.
Okay, so the bolters all hit.
Okay.
5's to wound. No one's there. Okay.
There you go.
I wanted them. I
They're
didn't want them to
tracers,
feel
they're
left out.
tracers.
I didn't want them to feel left out.
Okay, that's
Multi-Melta.
fair.
On a 3.
Rolling a 2. 4 to hit.
Now I need 2 because I am in the tactical doctrine and salamanders.
You'll love to see it. So roll that again for me, please.
Oh yes.
What's the minus, though?
-4.
And what's my save?
It is a 2+.
So here's my cock dice right here. Green Tower Games, shout out, Santa Clarita, California. And you know what it's going to do for me? Shout out to my hometown. 6+. Oh,
A
no.
2. Okay,
A
so on
4?
a 4+, the Pygmy Marines will claim victory for the Salamanders. I'm gonna see last CP. Last CP.
No!
Oh, the Pygmies! The Pygmies!
Yeah,
Attack
hate to
Marines
see
are
it.
not out of style yet, boys.
Warboss Dreamgasha incurs a nightmare on the battlefield and dies to this day. But he will be back one day. How do you feel about killing my
No, I just melted him. There's nothing to grow back. We have purged this land.
But there's still Grots in the junkyard.
Okay, we'll get to them. We'll get to them.
I don't know about that. So we will see what he wants to shoot next. But really, there isn't
I
much
don't think I
left.
can
So
shoot anything left.
I think we'll see what else he can do. But I'm pretty sure at this point we can call the game. But yeah,
See my cards?
yeah, we'll count Nikko's points. But yeah, that's about it for this game. Salamander's really just putting a hurting on the Orks. That -1 that they ignore on AP is super tough. But yeah, we'll talk about more at the wrap up. But let's go to Nikko's cards really quickly and see how many points he scored. Ew, that victory point 1 for Flamers was disgusting.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
All right, so at the end of the turn 3 for the Salamanders, he did score
Fires of Nocturne.
Fires of Nocturne. He
Because I killed that guy with a multi-melta, that's 2.
Yep.
And then I killed the boys with the aggressors, that's another 2. So that's 4 points right there.
That's so good.
And then, what was the objective ordered to us in secret?
I don't know.
Scour the skies. I had to destroy Dill's favorite unit.
Yeah, they're pretty ass this game, so I need to
They were not that great. To be honest.
So I do need
Oh,
to
man.
have a deep think about them, but I'll probably come back in the next game saying they're still the best unit in the game because you know what? I stick to my guns. So Nikko did score 5 points that round, and he would score this if the game kept going. So let's say he scored 6. So basically, at the end of turn 3, it would have been what's 6 plus 9? 15. 15 to 10. Pretty much, I had a good start. Nikko had a good start as well, and he kept up. But he basically just blasted me off the table, and the Salamanders are just so resilient now.
Yeah,
they have a lot of strats to be resilient.
It was tough to kill them, for sure.
But we will talk more about it in the wrap-up. Good game as always, Nikko. And you know what? Let's talk about this game. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A Salamander victory in their second time on the channel with the supplement. Very strong performance for the Salamanders. Honestly, in our first game, it didn't come up as much to see how truly resilient they are. If you guys watched that game, spoilers ahead. Basically, what happened? It was a pretty quick game. Like I kind of charged forward and I lost a lot of stuff early, but I wasn't really able to hit that hard back. And then in this game, I was actually able to punch a lot, but just because of the resilience of the Salamanders, ignoring -1 AP weapons, and the stratagems that they can employ is really tough to get early kills, and I think that was big for Nikko.
Yes.
I think one thing that he said was, I think the tactic is better than Raven Guards, like for their getting shot at, because for -1 weapons that you kind of want to shoot at the stuff that's going to sit in cover, they're basically netting a +2 save, because like a lot of my -1 shots, they ignore the -1, so they just have their normal save, and then they have their 2+ save in cover. Whereas for a Raven Guard, when you're shooting from far away, it's -1. They always in cover.
Right.
Right.
Exactly. They might be like Raven Guard might be a little like more resilient like overall, but like when it comes to like Salamanders like taking shots from like mass fire, like Orks is a lot of -1. The Gorkanaut's big cannon was a -1, and then the Dakajet was also a -1.
Exactly.
So having a 2-up against all of that was quite nasty.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Even a 3-up is still like just
It's tough to get
annoying to cut through, because that's kind of how Orks do it. They just drown their opponent in shots.
Yeah, you get them from a 3-up to a 4-up.
Exactly. But if you have a 2-up, then it's like wasting
Yeah.
everything. That's how it feels, at least. I don't know. Salamanders, I think, is like it's huge. That ignore -1 is very big.
Yeah, so these type of rules, like especially with all the stratagems and everything that the Salamanders got, it makes me really excited for the next Psychic Awakening, because they were teasing supplement type rules for the Chaos Legions,
right,
as well as Black Templars. So I think that'll make the Legion rivalries very, very cool. And I think Chaos Space Marines, they're viable now, but you have to play them a certain way. In casual games, I mean, you can play whatever, but like if you want to play with like to keep up with this, like even casual Space Marine lists, I feel like Chaos needs some tools, and I think hopefully that Psychic
exactly that
we'll get that.
Yeah, that's again. But this book is just so strong, because you can see like even this list that I have. I had like tac squads, I had the scouts. Tac squads with multi-meltas. It wasn't all Primaris. There were some Devastator squads, which with Salamanders, Devastators are actually pretty good.
They're really good. Yeah.
But yeah, like you can take like a kind of like all right like list,
Yeah,
not
it's
like
pretty.
super
It's pretty
competitive,
normal.
but like it's like normal, and it
just
does a lot of
outperforms,
work.
like another normal list.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think that's a lot towards like the rules are really strong, but I think overall that's just like kind of codex creep. That's usually how it works.
Right, exactly.
The latest rules are always usually
it's what you
strong.
gotta expect.
Yeah, so
especially from Space Marines.
So I guess other than that, you want to just talk about some of your MVPs for this game?
Yeah, definitely the MVPs. I gotta give it to the small Marines.
The pygmies.
The pygmies.
Yep.
The Devastators did work. I think both squads killed something like every time they shot.
Were nuking stuff.
Yeah, the last cannons like nuked the Gorkanaut first turn, just because everything was so effective. Because like again, those vehicles that the Orks have, they all have a 4-up save. They don't have the invul unless you're Death Skulls. Which again, invulns do like scare me with these guys normally, because it's like if just like one saves, it's like that's
I think one thing this Ork army needs, especially with my vehicles, I probably want to get the other. I have it. I just need to. It doesn't have
the
legs.
Morkanaut.
It doesn't have legs.
Right.
Because the
Morkanaut actually would help out a ton.
Yeah,
because it does give a 5-up invuln to people.
And I think another really strong thing about Salamanders is, especially because they're re-rolling 1 dice each. So okay, for Devastators, you're probably gonna have a captain near them, especially in the first turn. So they're already re-rolling 1s, and then you have the Salamander re-roll, and then especially against Orks, but it helps against all armies. In the first turn, you're on the Devastator Doctrine, so all your heavy weapons are another -. So technically, it would have had a 6-up save with my Gorkanaut, but because he was in the Devastator Doctrine, the last cannons went to -4. And they just went right through it. So it's very strong, very strong.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I did the first turn. Like I didn't want to shoot the Morkanaut or the Gorkanaut because it was kind of out of position. I was like, I'll deal with it later. I'll just try to take out as much as the little vehicles as possible. And then I did so well, I just ended up shooting it anyways.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, and another thing that I actually really like is the min squads of attack marines with like a multi-melta in there, because like the multi-melta, it is kind of expensive. They go from I think 60 points to 82 points, so you know it's a little expensive, but they do get you some CP, and the multi-melta, because you know that's what you're going to spend your reroll on. It's like you're
it's just
a
nice
lot more like you're a lot more likely to hit, and then the multi-melta is -4, -5 in the devastating doctrine even, and it's just a nice little D6 damage weapon. And then the tactical doctrine, it just gets all that much more reliable.
It's gonna wound on 2s
because
everything.
Exactly. Unless it's like a Russ or something. But
that's true.
But even then, a 3
with a reroll,
like, you know, you should theoretically get it. So they're just kind of like nice to have, and I think it's cool, and I think like it's fluffy, you know. To just keep the. It's cool that like this supplement makes it so I want to take those multi-meltas instead of putting in a last cannon, which is like better range, but you know doesn't have that +1 to wound.
Yeah, I mean if you're gonna have that rule, you might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And you honestly, your army doesn't have a ton of like the stuff that can take advantage of it now, but like the aggressors are very good now. You could probably, like if you wanted to make it, I don't know, your list is already really good, but like I could see a lot of Salamanders players like running a lot of more aggressors.
Right.
Maybe even a Land Raider Redeemer. If you look in the last battle report, he used one of those and it was very effective.
Oh yeah.
I don't know like how viable it would be like super like competitively, but like if you're just playing, if you want to make a hard list, like it's still very good.
Because they basically made it so if you take Flamer stuff, you really can't get tied up, you know, because you have that stratagem that turns all your stuff into pistols, and it is units, so the Redeemer can shoot his things in close combat.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And then, you know, and then they have Veterans of the Long War on top of that, which is just so good, because it can just, because in the game you saw that they had +1 wound from the tactical doctrine. I used the +1 from the Fires of Battle or Veterans, whatever it's called, on the aggressors, and they were wounding on 3s.
And that's with you failing the chaplain thing too.
Yeah, exactly.
So you could get like Flamers wounding like vehicles on 2s.
The one thing I did forget, and I'm very sorry I didn't get to show off, and I'm kicking myself for, is that Adrax's Warlord trait is. I got this wrong last game actually, so thank you for the people who did correct me. I thought his Warlord trait was the +2 strength. That's Vulcan's Warlord trait. His Warlord trait is it lets you reroll the number of shots with flame weapons.
You can reroll any of them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I forgot. I forgot to do it. It didn't really matter in the end, but it would have been nice to show the people.
Definitely.
So sorry, everybody, about that. Hopefully I can do it next time. Because Atrax is pretty cool. I don't really know if he's worth it taking like him over like a captain.
Yeah.
Like just a regular captain, because he is 140 points. So that's an extra like 50 points you're spending. He does have a great Thunderhammer, and he is a lot tougher. But at the same time, like I just use him for real once all game.
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna use him like super effectively, you have to make a castle that's gonna be like playing more mid board.
Yeah, exactly.
To take advantage of all this.
Definitely, which I want to try to get to eventually. And I do. His flamer is actually pretty cool, because it's just a regular flamer, but it's -1. But then in the tactical doctrine, it becomes -2.
Nice.
And because of his Warlord trait, he could re-roll that if he wanted to. I didn't need to because I rolled decent shots on it.
Oh yeah, you're right, huh?
But he could re-roll the number of shots on that, which, you know, is pretty cool.
Yeah, very solid.
But yeah, so I don't know. I like the multi-meltas and tac squads. I'm glad that it's like a thing that I can do, and it's not like a bad thing. Because I really enjoyed like using them last time. Because it reminds me of how like in the fluff Salamanders are so good with their like melta guns, and they're just so accurate with them, and that's like
definitely
how they melt things. So who are your two MVPs? I noticed that one unit that you are very fond of is not on your side.
Yeah, so my Def Coptas, my favorite unit in this army. Honestly, I love a lot of these units because they're just so cool looking. I love the SpeedWaaagh. But the Def Coptas I really like because when they hit hard, but when they miss, they whiff hard. They're a very swingy unit. They do, I think, obviously any shooting Orc unit is going to benefit more with probably. Is Bad Moons only when you stay still?
No, Bad Moons is always.
Oh, wow.
Like you always just.
So Bad Moons and Death Skulls is probably better for, you know, the more shooty units. But Def Coptas do still benefit from Evil Suns because you could advance and shoot their rockets at no penalty.
Right.
But they did whiff really hard today. I think I only got like 2 wounds through, and I got to shoot with them for like 3 turns, so it was pretty bad. So MVP wise, it was pretty much it was a big whiffer for me rolling. The Salamanders, like I said, -1 ignoring AP was pretty big. But I guess for me, I just put the Scrapjet up here because I just got him finished. You know, I gave him a cool base, and I just like the unit. And you know, these Scrapjets can be very good with their rockets. They were a bit underwhelming today, But you know, when that's just how it is with a lot of orc units.
Yeah.
When they whiff, they whiff.
Definitely.
You kind of need to get like just a few 5 or 6s so the Dakas can just pick up. But today was not my day. But my real MVP, of course, Warboss Dreamgasha. You know, skirting around the barrels, going super fast around the the crates, going towards the dreadnought, and just finishing them off with the Killer Claw.
Yeah,
I didn't give him
that's
the
awesome.
Warlord trait to give him a +1 damage to it when he charges, but he didn't really need it today. I do like giving it to him, and I just love the model so much. Honestly, I don't think he's the best guy to be your Warlord because he's so... I think with Orc characters, they're so squishy because they don't have an invuln, and basically what's going to happen against most armies, you're going to charge and kill something, hopefully something valuable, but they're usually so slow that it's hard to get them into something valuable early game.
Right.
And then as soon as you kill that thing, they're just gonna, kill your Warlord.
Exactly.
So that is the problem with Orcs. But
Yeah.
other than that, those were my 2 MVPs, and yeah.
All right, so we discussed a little bit about Dill's Orcs and the tactics.
Mm-hmm.
You did use the Cunning but Brutal, which is the one that I used
Mm-hmm.
for redeploy. It's interesting because I thought that you were going to attack the castle for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Redeploy everything to the right side and just go full force into there. You went on the other side, which I thought was interesting, but it did make sense to try to take out those Devastators.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing was with the self-sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to just talk about that a little bit.
Very good.
That helped out a ton. I know that probably wasn't the best use of it, but you can just see how annoying it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 CP to put self-sacrifice on, and the transhuman physiology,
Mm-hmm.
but it just becomes so obnoxious, even on a unit of just 5 intercessors.
Yeah, definitely.
Because another thing is that I was gonna play it if he did go to the right and attack the castle. I was gonna play it on intercessors too. I know that there's no restriction from putting it on characters, but the way it's worded, that basically makes it so the characters in the back, you put self-sacrifice on him,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything that's closer, you have to chew through all the
Yeah.
chaff first, which to me, that's not really the spirit of the stratagem.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wouldn't have done that. I would have probably put it on intercessors anyways. But
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know. Self-sacrifice is just another tool that helps you protect those units that you need.
Yeah, definitely.
It was just one unit of intercessors, and they took a whole army's worth of shooting, and my Devastators were basically touched
Mm-hmm.
after that.
Yep.
So I think that definitely helped a lot.
Yeah, it was definitely strong.
Yeah. It's a good stratagem.
Yeah, very good. And
It's a good book.
It just goes well with the -1 for the Salamanders that they ignore. They're just so resilient, and then when they're in cover, it's even worse.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why I didn't want to attack the castle first turn, because I knew you'd self-sacrifice, and
Right.
I just commit too much to that side. And at least in the first turn, you don't have that much long-range firepower. Really, the only thing was the last cannons
Mm-hmm.
and the missile launchers, but they nuked both the things that they shot at, so it was kind of unfortunate for me. But I really just wanted to kind of roll up your flank and just kill that side, but that resilient unit of intercessors really threw off my plan.
Yeah, for real. It's just such a good stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good play. So it's an expensive play for sure. 4 CP. I spent 5 even to give them a +1.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you want to do it on somebody in cover next time. But if you need to keep your unit safe,
Yeah,
there's
it's
something
very
there.
strong.
Which I'm glad that I at least got to show that off.
Mm-hmm.
Because last game we showed off a lot of the combos you could do with the Redeemer and how powerful Flamers could be.
Definitely.
So I'm glad that we got to see how, I guess this game, see how resilient
Mm-hmm.
the Salamanders could stand, which is good. Always good to see some of the some new books.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
So next game we'll probably do a little successor battle, do the Eldars versus the Nova Marines.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's true.
Both using
custom traits.
Both using custom traits. So I guess we'll see how that goes. That should be a little more interesting because
the Duty Eternal boys will be back.
Duty Eternal.
Oh, it'll be a nice Walker game. The Wraiths versus the Dreads.
The Wraiths aren't walkers. The Wraith Lord,
Well,
I get. Well, the Wraith Lord is a monster, actually, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, close enough.
They're walkers. They're big and they walk.
Okay, I guess. We know it's just gonna be Wave Serpent Palooza.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The best battle tank in the game.
The best tank in the game.
Alright.
Well, yeah, so... Thanks, everybody, for watching.
Yep.
We're the On Power Gamers. Like, comment, and subscribe. It always helps us out. We do appreciate you always watching. And we're glad more of you are coming along, so thanks again.
We're glad to have all of you. And don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, and you know what? If you join the Non-Power Gamers, you are a part of my SpeedWaaagh. Rap rap.